Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I am Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors. Below me is my wife, Molly, and next to me is Jason from All Train Coffee and Camping. And how is everybody doing this evening? I see we have 3 people in the chat, which is very good tonight. I'm wondering where everybody else is tonight. So we'll find out here sooner or later. But yeah, tonight we're going to go ahead. We're going to talk about prepping for planting for this upcoming spring. Like I said, I have bees, flowers, and gardening up there. And also we're going to be doing, also how to protect your garden from pest, from most of your pest, and other stuff like that. So we'll wait for a few more people to get in to the chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm double checking everything here, so stand by. So so we're going to try and get everything up and going for this up and coming season here, because spring is just going to be around the corner. I'm holding off because I think we're going to have at least one more, maybe 2 more freezes. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I got a feeling in my bones. I think we're going to get one. I don't know if it's going to be as cold as this first one, but anything that gets anywhere close to 32 degrees. Yeah, any kind of fresh plants you have out there in the ground, kiss them goodbye. They're going to be gone. Unless you got a pretty good frost blanket, which will help with with temperatures when they get down to like 29 degrees. If you get a high tunnel with a heater in there, a good enough heater just to keep it above 45 degrees, yes, you can get your plants to survive in there. But I do know a lot of people will start their seeds indoors with like a hydroponic system or a little miniature table that you can have your lights on there and keep them watered. Get seeds kind of started. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah.
So yeah. I got a question for you.
Yes.
And I noticed with the way that you titled this with the bees, flowers, gardening. So when it comes to what you're looking at planting, since you're getting into bees this year, are you going to look at planting flowers specifically around the bees and their honey as well?
Oh, yes.
Awesome. That's what I figured.
Like I said, I've been prepping for seeds for all winter long, starting last spring. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit in there.
That's awesome.
And this is full.
Very nice.
I also got heirloom seeds too as well. So that's what I was basically looking for, and I'm trying to grab those when I can and when I can afford.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, oh shoot. You know what? Didn't even start playing yet. Well.
What hasn't started playing yet?
Oh, my phone. So I can keep an eye on the chat stuff over here off to the side, because it'll actually show up on my YouTube first before it shows up here on my StreamYard.
Did you tell him you learned the trick today?
Yeah, I did. I told him I learned how to click and drag and do some shuffle my videos, because when I download them on my computer, for some reason it goes straight to my OneDrive, and I can't figure out how to get it to go
Google Drive
to my to certain areas. So I've been playing around with that for the past couple of months, and I was able to get 2 videos out today, which was kind of nice. So hopefully that will help out. Like I said, I had to cut that 30 minutes of videoing. I tried to get it down below 15 minutes. I got it down to 12 and a half minutes. I know nobody's gonna sit there and watch me fish for 15 minutes off of a bank of a creek. Yeah, especially for little itty bitty little bluegill.
Well, what you should do too is take some little clips from those videos and make shorts of them as well.
Say again?
Make some shorts.
Yes.
But do some like literally do like some 10-second clips, because those seem to really pick up and help with the views.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was also trying to make I made this video about 8 months ago, that little 1 minute video on my media player. And I could not figure out how to get it over to
YouTube.
over to YouTube. So I found the click and drag, and I can get it over to a different program that I can get them uploaded. It takes a little bit extra time because I do have to preview it, because if I don't preview it, the sound won't go through.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have to make it all from either from the OneDrive or the the video maker that usually comes on most of the computers, the inexpensive one when it comes with it. Oh shoot, what is it? Hold on a moment. Let me minimize this. It is going to be the video editor. I've gotten pretty good at doing that one there.
Cool.
And then I gotta click and drag it over to my my Google Photos Drive account. Then I gotta watch it again, make sure it all got there, and then I can upload it to YouTube that way. So if anybody's wondering, how they can do it, right there. Yeah. Well, since we're all here, before you get to take off, I'm gonna start with some of the seeds here. Like I said, as you know, I'm gonna try and get bees this upcoming spring. So I stumbled across a couple of little gems here past couple of days here at work. Of course, I love my radishes. Now I found acorn squash, and I found the Golden Queen sweet corn. I found that at work.
Cool.
And most of these I get from work. And then our favorite squash, believe it or not, is this pan squash. Like the little flying saucers.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, these ones are very, very tasty. We love those. And then,
I don't think I've ever tried those.
yeah, you kind of like cut them in like 6 pieces, and then you just steam them in a little bit of butter and garlic or any kind of seasoning that you want. And yeah, they actually turned out pretty good. And then I also got this wildflower hummingbird blend here. So I got a full box of that. And then I end up getting a bunch of dwarf marigolds. So I'm hopefully these will do well here in Southeast Texas, because I know they prefer a little bit of a drier climate. So I might have to put these on a higher area where it's a little bit more arid in the full sun. And of course, I got these bachelor buttons and the sweet Elysium, the Elysiums, keep mixing up with the sweet Williams. And I found cauliflower.
Oh
man, I love cauliflower.
I love cauliflower.
Especially with a little bit of butter and a little
My
bit of
wife's got this one thing that she did. It I can't remember offhand what season she used, but she would just roast it in the pan in the oven. Sprinkle some seasoning on it. Oh, I love it like that. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Cauliflower steamed. I love it. A lot of times we'll do like a au gratin or scallop type potatoes with the sauce, and we'll actually put the cauliflower in there too.
Oh
and
yeah.
bake steamed sauce. It's so good like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to make them in little almost bite-sized pieces, and just quick do a like a blanching with like a stir fry. I don't like it mushed, but I still like it kind of solid but heated up. Yeah, and then I get the of course we got to have the sugar peas.
Tonight we had Brussels sprouts and bacon.
Yeah, we had Brussels sprouts and bacon for dinner.
I love sugar snaps like that.
Yeah, and then of course I got more of the asters.
I tell you what, I love Brussels sprouts, but they don't love me later on.
Oh, you got more peas there.
I feel them for days.
Yeah, I ended up with I found some just some regular pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna try these out. I still have a lot more of my like a honeydew melon
Oh, cool.
that I brought with me from Arizona, and I planted some of them this last year, and yes, they did grow. And I believe these were the heirlooms too. That's why I'm having good luck with those. And I was walking past the gardening section 4 days ago. So I picked up some Russian mammoths. I love these sunflowers.
They're huge.
Nice.
They are huge. Let's see. When we were in Arizona, we got a couple of them that were about 18 inches across. Yeah, those cheese puffs that you get from Walmart in that big giant container.
Yeah.
Yeah, we filled 3 of those with just the seeds and the hulls only.
Awesome.
Yeah, it took us what 3-4 hours to seed the flower heads before all the birds got to them. And then I came across these mixed color sunflowers.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we're gonna do some of those. This
Now,
will be
have you ever had the mixed colored sunflowers before? Have you ever done those?
No, I've never done them before.
Because I'm curious if the seeds end up tasting any different.
Well, we're gonna find out. Like I said,
Yeah.
these are basically gonna be for bees. So hopefully, when I get the flow hive, I might be able to get the different flavors of the honey. So hopefully we'll get the sunflower section and we'll see what color that turns out to be. Because I know the big flow will be when for about 3 or 4 weeks when we have all the wisteria blooming. I mean, it smells like perfume the entire 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it is strong. You can see purple everywhere, all up in the trees, the top of the trees, into the forest. It's pretty strong. I would probably put it up there with almost as strong as a jacaranda tree. 'Cause when those things bloom, when you get close to those, it actually smells like somebody that has too much perfume. Then I picked these up a while back here. So those are going to be, most of these are going to be the heirlooms here that I picked up here. I love. So these are a lot of the seeds that I had before. I've been trying. I planted a couple of these at the end of the season just to see how well it germinated. And these are the Halloween pumpkins, the heirlooms. So
Okay.
I put 3 seeds in the ground just to see how well they would germinate. My goodness, they did very, very well.
That's awesome.
So yeah, next time beginning of May, I'll probably throw them in the ground, probably just before we leave for the gathering, because that would give it enough time to get down there, and hopefully we'll get a couple of days of rain. I might set up a timer and a sprinkler. And of course, I got all kinds of onions, all kinds of different peppers. Basically, just for the blooming and the peppers, of course. Like I said, I got strawberries. I'm going to try and grow from seed. Those packets are a little bit old. Some of these packets are a couple of years old. I don't know how well they're going to germinate. Maybe I might get 1 out of 15 of them that might germinate. I'll take it. I got more cauliflower, more pinto beans, spinach, regular lettuce, regular watermelon, more pumpkins, more spinach, eggplants. I kind of like eggplants. Peas. I got some old corn in here. Let's see. I even have. I still think I have some of my heirloom radishes here.
What about the Armenian cucumbers?
I haven't. I think those seeds are no longer.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have to find some more of the Armenian cucumbers. Those are our favorite cucumbers. Those are my favorite to pickle, believe it or not.
I don't know if I've ever had Armenian cucumbers, or at least I didn't know I did.
Yeah. Okay.
love that.
When you have the supermarket and you get that big single pickle for your hamburger that you make at home,
Okay.
that's an Armenian cucumber. It's
Gotcha.
actually a gourd or a squash. But yeah. So I got some jade beans. I got an heirloom here because I got these in foil packs, so I know they're gonna last a while. I got some more peas here. I got the early perfections here. I got Blue Lake bush beans. So I got pole beans and bush beans here. These ones are going to be the Blue Lake bush beans here. So yeah, I got these in the foil packs. So that'll help them winter longer. But then I also keep them in a sealed
Okay.
ammo can.
She
Yeah,
might she might kill me for saying this, but my wife just sent me a text message saying y'all are about to make me hungry. She
Oh,
hears you talking about all the different vegetables and the seeds that you got.
oh yeah, and I got some more cauliflower. These are the early snowballs, so I'm gonna assume these are gonna be smaller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to those. Let's see. More snow peas. I got the some dwarf Gary sugar pea pods. So I'm gonna try those. Those are gonna be an heirloom. So I'll try and save as many seeds as some of these as possible, so I can dry them out for next year. I got red cherry tomatoes. I ended up getting some yellow squash. Love the yellow squash. You can see there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, those are great for slicing about 3/4 of an inch. Let them soak in a little bit of marinade. You can throw them on the grill. Get the nice little char marks on them, and then eat them up.
Yeah, that's like the common type of squash we have around here.
Yeah. And then we also have I got the sugar baby watermelons. So we're going to do those. These ones here are going to be roughly somewhere between 6 to 8 pounds. And then, of course, I also love zucchinis too. These are the Dark Star zucchini. So I'm gonna try and get those when they're kind of small before they get too big. And I'm thinking about try to pickle them like a cucumber. And then of course I also love broccoli too. There's not a whole lot of vegetables I don't like. Then I picked up a couple different kinds of carrots here. These are the only ones I can find right now. But yeah, let's see. These are going to be the golden carrot blend. So these are going to be like the medium-sized carrots. I grabbed 2 bags of those. So I'll probably pick a patch out in the yard where hopefully they will grow good, and I will just going to let them go. I'll pick them as I need them. If they bolt and they bloom and they go to seed, I'll throw a little bit of mulch down and I get more carrots.
That's awesome.
Yeah, then I also have the golden Bantam sweet corn. These are also going to be the heirlooms as well. So all the ones I got that are heirloom are actually organic. So I'm hoping, like I said, I actually have to open up some area in the backyard, so a couple trees might have to go, so I can get a full sun for the corn and the melons and the pumpkins. But yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, like I said, just a bunch of flowers. So a bunch of peas and carrots. I'm looking forward to a lot of the squash. Yeah, we've already got the jars for pickling and for canning. So we'll probably end up trying to can, and a lot of it is possible. Like I said, I've been saving all of my 1-gallon pickle jars because I love eating pickles. And we're going to order some lids for those, and then I'll probably vacuum
Cliff.
seal those. Hi, Cliff. What's going on?
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Cliff.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, go to Harbor Freight, pick up these ammo cans. Sometimes you can pick them up on the sidewalk sale for like $5. They got a rubber seal in here. They're pretty much airtight. And like I said, my shop here is cool and it's dry. We try to keep it around about 70 degrees if at all possible. So yeah, so we can keep our seeds there. And unfortunately, these ones here don't fit. I don't have enough ammo cans to go around. Most of my ammo cans all have ammo in it. Of course. Oh, let's see if I can sneak this one back in there. Yeah, so yeah. So whenever you get a chance, pick these up. And if you can get the metal ones, you're going to pay for the metal ones. But those ones are actually better. They actually seal far, far better. Yeah, so whenever I get a chance, I'll try and grab a couple of seed packs from work every payday. It doesn't hurt if I grab some, every payday, every 2 weeks. Grab 4 to 5 packs of seeds. And like I said, I'm trying to get all the heirlooms as I can so I can keep them going. Yeah, then I got all the flowers for all the for the bees. Like I said, I'm going to spill the beans now. Pun intended. I said I might have a hive in a friend's back patio up in the attic space on the patio. So I'm going to have to pull down the paneling that's on the ceiling and pull out the bees. Problem is, I got to wait till springtime because if I pull them out now, if we get another freeze, they probably won't make it.
No. Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to give them the best chance of possible. I don't want them using up their honey stores to trying to repair all the damage I'm going to do to their hive when I pull it out. So I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit warmer. And I know I'm not going to get a really deep freeze. I'm going to try to avoid that.
Nice.
So they're fine there. They survived this last freeze, so that's good. I don't know how well they survived. I need to go over there and check here in a few weeks because we've been really warm the past few days. So I know they're probably out foraging for flowers and get some of that beautiful, beautiful nectar.
That's really cool, though. Yeah.
So, like I said, I might not have to pay for a nuke of bees, but then again, I don't know what kind of queen I'm going to get. That's just like a roll of the dice. You just don't know what you're going to get. I might have a queen that might be super aggressive. I might have one that's super docile. I'm kind of hoping I get one in between. Yeah, because bees are finicky. If you're around bees like every other day, they actually learn who you are. They know that you're not going to be a intruder. You're not going to harm them. And then, and if anybody else comes around that they don't know, they'll probably go after them. So, like I said, I've had bees just go, belly up when I had to remove them. I've had, why do I have the suit on today? I don't know, but you never know. Then there's times where, I'm glad I had my suit on because I've had them ball up on me, try to get to me, right there on my mask. So like I said, I've gone from one to the other of the extremes. Get the flowers going. Like I said, I'm gonna hopefully here within the next few weeks, I'll probably start turning some of the soil, start getting that ready. Like I said, I bought a bunch of large trash bags. I'm gonna try and back up all the leaves. Try and put them through the shredder put them in the bags with a couple of handfuls of my soil mix. Hopefully there'll be a couple of earthworms in there. Set them out in the afternoon shade and morning sun, and they'll actually help process that into mulch even faster.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you want this open?
So yeah, I'm hoping to do that. Sorry guys, got a lot of traffic here in the shop tonight.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm wondering where everybody is. Hi, Mandy, how you doing? Yeah, I'll probably pull the seeds out again a little bit later on and talk about them again. Like I said, it's kind of hard to try and stretch that over 2 hours. So I'll probably good night. I'm going to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. Yeah, Randy is alive. It's alive. Yeah, man, you're gonna come over here and take up AT's spot when he has to take off.
I'll drop in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to go make some vegetables for the wife, right? Hold on. Alrighty, so let's put that there. Let's see. So yeah, so
Hi, Mandy.
hi Mandy. Molly said hi. So yeah, so I gotta set up my garden this year. And I gotta get some. I got a couple of old saw blades. I gotta hang up. Just so I can keep the critters out. All I have to do is just hit that with the air pistol, and ring it, and then all the little vermin and stuff will run away because of the loud ting from the saw blade. So yeah, I don't want to hurt the animals unless they're actually being a problem. Only if they become a problem, then I'll have to remove them, and then some of them can become supper. But during the summertime, can't do that because, yeah, where I live, we don't want any parasites. Yeah.
Upgrade to paintball, then you know which ones you've hit before.
Yeah. Yeah, all I have to do is just scare them off. Maybe get a couple of firecrackers. There's Amanda. Here she goes. She's popping up right there. There she is.
Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm alive.
You're alive?
I'm alive.
Well, that's good. Well, you missed all the seeds.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to go over them again here in a bit. That's something I just can't. It's kind of hard to do that for 2 hours when I don't have enough seeds to do it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was going to do tonight. Then I go, oh, wait a minute. I just bought all those seeds. I can do seeds and starting to get prepared for planting. And because this is the time of year here where you need to start getting the soil prepped. I need to start getting all the leaves and all that picked up off the ground. Try and keep all of the nasty insects out of the yard. Like I said, I also do have portions of the yard where I just let it go in grass, trying to get it as tall as I can so that we have the lightning bugs.
Ooh, I so want to see lightning bugs.
You know how hard it is to catch them on film?
JV did.
It's
When was
hard.
it? I think it was Thanksgiving. No, maybe before that. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But he sent me like a video clip of people setting off fireworks. And it's
They're
like-
not
and
fireworks.
I thought I was tripping balls with these little lights floating across the screen. He goes, no, they're fireflies.
Yeah, they're fireflies. Yeah, they're really awesome.
Oh.
They actually like the taller grass because that's where they thrive.
So I hate that, Amanda, you dropped up here and I got to go, but I have to call it a night. I'm going to go spend time with my wife. So,
Just don't love me anymore, J2.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
heartbroken.
Oh, yeah, no, he has to go. He has to go watch a movie of his wife's choosing.
Ooh, has she chosen yet? What movie is she watching?
I don't know if we're actually watching a movie or not. Jason decided to throw that part out there.
Hey, I was trying to be
Well,
nice.
have fun with your lovely lady, and I will see
Thank you
you
very
on the
much.
next stream.
See you
I'll
later.
see y'all next time. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I miss you already.
I
Bye.
miss you too, Jason.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
no, I have seen them because I honestly thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, and they were like going like across the film, and he's like, no,
Well, like I said, I was astonished when I first saw him about 4 years ago when I got here. It was like, oh wow, was that really? And I look and I'm watching, and then you see them all light up, and and here you'll see them all light up in the trees,
oh, that'd be so cool.
like about 80 feet, 90 feet in the air in the trees.
we have that many trees.
We have that many trees. It's that thick here in the forest.
I can't wait to see them. I reckon that'd be cool. There's a lot of things though I can't wait to see, like the first snow, like a winter wonderland sort of thing, where like the snow sticks to the tree and everything's white and looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes worth.
I don't care. I'll take that 10 minutes. Okay.
And then you go back inside where it's nice and warm.
Exactly. Or I'll be peering through the window.
Well, as kids, we went to go see the snow, and we've seen snow plenty of times. But it wasn't until I was like 23 when I actually saw it snow. And it
I've
was in
never.
a thunderstorm, so we got thunder snow.
I've heard about that. It's pretty.
Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the whole world turns into a rainbow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you think it's loud during a thunderstorm? It's even louder during the thunder snow.
Yeah. I'm not overly keen on thunderstorms though, because as you all know, I did get struck by lightning.
Oh, I've been almost hit so many times.
It wasn't like a direct hit. It didn't hit me. I wasn't standing outside, but it hit the transformer on the power line, travelled down that, and I had my hand on the light switch and on the metal doorknob and got booted fair across the room. And that was when we had a tornado go through.
Oh,
It's not
wow.
very common where we live to actually get tornadoes.
Oh no,
But
they're common here.
it started about half an hour away and made its way to our town, because when it woke me up was the wind. And the wind was getting stronger and it was so loud. And next minute it was just like constant flashes of lightning and constant like claps of thunder. And I'm thinking, what is going on? And my dumb ass went through and turned all the lights on in the house, turned the light for outside and grabbed the door handle just as this huge flash and then massive bang straight after. The next minute I'm looking and I've been booted across the room. I couldn't even hear myself scream. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, and I couldn't even hear myself scream.
Well, that's scary.
Yeah. No, I've been close enough where all my hair stands up on end. You start tingling all over the place. And then when it finally flashes, you can actually feel the heat from them. I've been that close.
I seen a clip that some lady put up. She was walking a dog, and she just got out of the car, and she's recording it. And next minute, you just see her head, like her hair on her head, just starts standing up. And then she just freezes for a split second, picks the dog up, and just bolts back to the car. Goes, I know what that was. I'm not getting struck by lightning. I'm going home.
Yep. That's when you put your feet together and squat down to the ground.
Make yourself as small as possible.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
but yeah, that's why I hate thunderstorms.
No,
I don't mind if they're at a distance. I don't mind that, but when it's raging over me, I get a little freaked out.
I like the thrill of the crack of the lightning.
Yeah, especially when it's close. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird, but it's supposed to be 19 degrees cooler tomorrow, honey. So, yeah. Yeah, we got it up in the 70s here today. So, yeah, it's been warm the last past few days.
That's my tent sitting at. It's cooler today than what it has been the last couple of days, which is good because the firefighters are fighting so hard to get these fires under control.
No, believe me, I totally understand.
What's my weather doing? Well, at the moment, it's 75.7, and it's going to get up to 88 today.
That's not
80,
bad.
87, well, considering we're in freaking summer, it's pretty damn good.
That's muggy 88.
Yeah.
Nope, not a muggy. It's not muggy.
Oh, I thought you were muggy there.
The other
Well,
day we
she-
were, because we had a storm come through, and the next day it was so muggy.
Mhm. I think
But
she's in
today,
an area like Phoenix area.
Okay.
but yeah, tomorrow's 87, Saturday's 85, Sunday's 90, and then it drops back down to 88, 87, then 89. I can deal with those temperatures. I can deal with that.
Oh, that's what it's doing. Oh, my mouse is doing weird stuff. When I pick it up to move it. Yeah, like I said, I was telling AT earlier. Said I think I might have found some bees. They're in the
awesome.
yeah, they're on the patio of a friend of ours' house, and they
Yep.
have they actually have a ceiling on the patio, and they're up inside there. And it's still a little bit too early to get them. Just in, like I said, I was telling AT, I think I got a feeling that we might have one freeze coming. I don't know if it's going to be as bad as the one we had just last December, but I don't want to risk it, because if they survive there, that's even better.
Yeah,
They're already
yeah.
there. Yeah, because if I pull them out now and I put them in the hive, it gets cold again. They're trying to rebuild the hive. They're going to use up their honey stores and everything else, and the survivability rate will actually go down.
Yeah, they'll use up a lot of energy trying to keep
Yeah, and
themselves alive.
yeah, I really don't want to feed them unless I absolutely have to. But if they're there and they got enough honey stores, they should be okay. But I'm not going to pull it down, take a look in there until I know we have not the last freeze, but the last frozen days. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yep. You okay, Molly?
Yeah, she's doing good.
Mm,
Yeah, no, she's got that cough from that surgery. It puts pressure on her throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those things is either being a massive pain in the neck for the rest of her life or cough. I don't know which one's worse.
The cure is worse than the symptoms.
Oh, the cure is worse than the symptoms.
Worse than the symptoms.
Okay. Yeah.
Can they do anything to fix it, or if the damage is done, they can't do
Yeah,
nothing?
they can. They can remove my uvula.
A what now?
You know that little dangly thing in the back of your throat?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And if they take that out, I'll choke on everything I eat or drink. Or drool.
Well, that's not a better alternative, is it?
No, it's not.
So every now and then I choke and people look at me like I'm contagious. I'll deal with
I
it.
can't even go to the shop and sneeze because my hay fever's playing out without everybody turning around and looking at me.
Yeah, that's why I hit the pause.
Just tell them I don't have COVID, I have mono.
I just roll my eyes and shake my head these days. It's like, oh, whatever, I don't care. Be like that.
Yeah, so and also with the gardening, I'm gonna hopefully here start getting some of the areas prepped, ready for seed. I need to get a couple more things going. I bought a bunch of 45-gallon plastic trash bags, they're real thick construction ones, so I can throw the all the leaves through the shredder, and then I'm gonna bag all that up, and then I'll throw in a couple of like a shovel full of my soil mix. So that'll help start breaking that down, and that'll hopefully be ready by midsummer.
Are you going to compost the leaves?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean,
It's good mulch.
They're there.
Just another eyesore.
Just another eyesore gone. Another eyesore with the black bags. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I'll probably cover it up with the tarp too. But hopefully it should be really nice mulch. Get that hugelkultur mix going. Get some beds in.
Yep.
Get some of the logs in there. Some more dry debris in there. They can put that in there. Then it's a little bit of soil mixed in there with it, and start getting it going for the next season. So if I do some prepping now for next season, that's less I got to do next year, which will be far more beneficial to do it now than the following year.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't. Well, you can do soil prep for the same year, but you're going to pay through the nose. A lot of money that you can just, just spend a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I got a corner of the yard that gets plenty of sunlight. Help cook those bags, get it nice and hot in there, break it down. Hopefully I get some worms left in there to help get in there, start breaking it down, get the worm castings in there.
Yeah. Have you heard of my mum used to have one. It's like a composter. It's like a round thing, and it has multi levels to it, and it all drains down into the bottom reservoir.
Yeah.
You have your different layers where you put your food scraps and leaves and other things, and you have your worms in there, and they slowly eat it down and keep it moist.
Yeah.
And all the good stuff goes down into the bottom, and it's like a fertilizer. Well, I got told you could also put that on your composting heaps, because that will help break down everything and feed it all the nutrients and everything else.
Yeah, because that gets all of the the fungi and the bacterium going, and that'll actually get it going, and that'll get it started. Like I said, you can take a big pile of mulch, fresh mulch, open up a good strong beer, not a light beer, but a full flavored beer. Open that up and set that off to the side. Next day, you take that beer and you go and you pour it over the compost, and that'll actually help kick it into gear.
Oh, okay. I've heard you can use beer also snail traps.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, basically it's just stale beer. You just throw it on the mulch piles, and that gives it a little extra carbohydrates for the organisms to get started, because it's basically a super carbohydrates form.
Yeah.
And it gets them going. It's like a yeast, but it's already been spent.
The mulch pile, like James, the gardener guy.
Yeah, I've thought about doing a big mulch bin, but that I have to constantly watch, because you don't want it getting too hot. Huh? Oh no, we don't want spontaneous combustion, so you got to constantly turn it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to keep turning it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if
it's in a plastic bag, if it gets hot enough, you'll see it before it starts to ignite. You'll know, because the bags will start to deform.
Yeah,
because of the heat. And then all you have to do is just roll the bag over a couple of times, and you should be good.
Do you poke holes in the bag for vents, or do you just keep it tight?
I just keep it tight. If it goes anaerobic, it's okay. As soon as you open up the bag and you dump it out, it's going to smell, but you just keep it turned for a couple of days, and it'll just kick right into gear and go into overdrive.
So it doesn't matter if it goes sour on you.
It depends on how far sour it goes, but you get the anaerobic conditions, because there's no oxygen in there for the microorganisms. The organisms die, and that gives off that smell.
Yeah.
That's
like potting mix. When you buy potting mix in bags, I notice here with our heat, if you keep them out in the sun and then you put them away, next time you open them, the soil has like a real sour, nasty. Yeah,
that's because you've cooked all the microorganisms in it. All that white powder that you see in there, that's actually good. That's actually the bacterium and the fungi working together and creating that web of roots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, is Carrie home? Is you all excited because Carrie's home? You got an eye boogie. That's nasty eye boogie. Eye boogie on that side too. Is that better? Is that better? The eye boogie on. Is the eye boogie on? Yeah.
Yeah, because was it? When did we start that process with the city of Tempe with the mulch with Mr. Singh? I think we started that back in 2006, 2008. It was when I was trying to get our parks department going organic materials, so we
Yep.
can put on the on our soccer fields and our ball fields.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why our softball fields for the Kachikawa looked a lot better than the ones at ASU.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
The Bunbury, like the town near ours, Bunbury, they tried a local group for stuff to put on their fields to make them better.
Hmm.
But when they spread it out, they had to close the whole area off because someone decided to put a whole heap of broken glass through it all. The whole field was covered with broken glass.
Yeah, and the only way to get that out of there is when you get those Gravely vacuums,
Yeah,
and you gotta mow the grass so short. You gotta scalp it, and then
yeah.
you gotta vacuum it, and that's the only way to get it out. I mean, you gotta scalp it all the way down to the ground.
So now they've actually stopped because it was just out of good faith by what I heard that, like, oh, you
Yeah,
know, we've got heaps of mulch, you can put it over your fields, it'll be the best thing ever.
yeah. Well,
Um,
we would
yeah,
we would
it
we
wasn't.
would sift it until it was super fine. We would actually have to wear a mask at work when we put this
Yeah,
stuff out. It was
yeah,
almost a dust, and all it would then we'd come in with the I would come in every 2 weeks. I come in with the fish emulsion, and I would spray that out there on the fields because I would start that at midnight because you don't want the sun coming up and frying the grass because the droplets
yeah,
with a little bit
yeah,
of
yeah.
oil on there with the fish oil would actually act like a little magnifying glass and burn the grass.
We
So
use what's it called? Sea salt.
the what?
Sea salt. It's
That would
so
be the kelp fertilizer.
yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
use that with the property that I work at. I use that on the gardens and the lawns and everything, and it gives it
Oh yeah.
such a boost. Like, I've never seen those lawns so healthy since I took over, like, maintaining them.
Yeah, but we weren't gonna spend $800 for a 55-gallon drum
Oh yeah, it's
to do
expensive.
2 soccer fields.
Yeah,
Okay. Now I was doing 4 softball fields and 7 soccer fields plus the dance floor, which was a soccer field and a half. Okay, and those of you probably don't know, but our softball fields were 2.5 acres of turf.
yeah,
Okay, that's including the spots in between the out of bounds area.
yeah,
Along
yeah.
the that's including the foul lines up to the fence line, and then in between that, there's no sense of not doing that area, and you have grass that's not doing well, and the grass is doing well. You
May
make
as
it
well
all the
do
same.
the whole
Okay.
lot.
Yeah, it just makes it look awful. And then on top of that, I would do the soccer fields, which were, I believe, I think 1.7 acres
Yeah,
just for the soccer field alone because they were 300 meters by
Too technical for me.
330 feet by what was it 150 feet. Yeah, they're about that large, and not only that, I would also have to do the immediate surrounds on those. I wouldn't do the hillsides, but I would do the all the way up to the hillside. So that's probably another third of an acre. So yeah, I would go through 1.5 55-gallon drums of the fish oil.
Yeah.
But that was about a third of the cost of that horticultural mix of the seaweed fertilizer. Not only that, I mix in what was it? It was a tea from the mulch where they put bat guano in there. They put in worm castings, and then they would. It was almost like fermenting it for several days.
Yeah.
And I would do 5 gallons of that per 300 gallons, and 300 gallons on my truck would get me 2 soccer fields.
Trying to, like, for a twin pack, because this is what I use. It's super soil wetter and conditioner, but it's the sea salt. So you have the fertilizer side to it, plus you have the wetter soil, so the water isn't like it doesn't repel off the top when it actually soaks in. But for a twin pack, which is 4 liters, that is $21.84.
That's pretty good.
But I'm trying to find like how big of an area it does, but it doesn't say.
Let's see. 1 gallon would probably do maybe 10,000 square feet, or half a hectare. Yeah, maybe a little bit less than half a hectare. Yeah, about anywhere between a half an acre or half a hectare. Or only 200 square feet difference. Yeah, then you got to watch your temperatures when you guys are fertilizing.
Please I do it overnight, of an afternoon, because the sprinklers come on every night. So I'll get it all done just as the sun's going down. Yeah. And then an hour and a half later, the sprinklers will come in and get it into the soil. But I always spray the leaves just with normal water to get them off the leaves as well, because the sprinklers don't always reach up on the leaves, and if it's still sitting on the leaves and the sun comes up, you're going to burn your plant.
Well, yeah, not only that, you got to also watch what plants you're sprinkling, because some plants don't like to have water on them at all, like tomatoes.
Well, these plants have no choice, and they're thriving, so it can't be that bad.
What? Is he there right now?
He just tucked in.
Yeah, looks like I'm going mouse hunting again tonight.
Yes. It used to tell you how far it would go, but I can't find it on these packs.
It'll be on there. It's just it'll be on the label somewhere.
I'm reading the label, but I can't read that one. It's too freaking small.
Yeah. Like I said, I actually prefer the organic fertilizers more than I do the homogenized. But there are times when you do need the homogenized. I'd like to put them in, use the homogenized right at the beginning of the season, along with the organic fertilizers. Just a little tiny bit will help it start getting it going, and then then the organic will actually take over and it'll actually last a lot longer. It's good when you use the homogenized fertilizers. It's like us eating candy bars.
Oh, here we go.
And that's all we eat.
Yeah. Each 2-liter pack treats 100 square meters within 10 minutes, approximately.
Yeah, so that's a 1,000 square meters.
But I can do all the lawns plus the gardens with 1 tub.
That's a pretty small little area.
It's not huge, but I don't go overboard. Like I sweep it.
Hmm.
I don't like hold it there for a couple of seconds and then move to the next spot. I just give it enough to keep it going.
Yeah.
That is expensive to buy.
Yeah, it is.
But ever since I started using it, all the gardens are nice and green. The lawns, are green. They're lush. They're growing really good, even in the hot weather.
Yeah.
So I can't be doing something wrong if it's still going.
Yeah, and also, Ajax, how you doing?
Hey, Ajax. Ajax. That sounded wrong. Ajax.
Not Ajax, Ajax.
Ajax.
Yes.
I had a moment. Sorry.
Yeah. So how you doing tonight? You can come up if you want. I got the
Yeah.
link is up at the top of the description. Actually, you know what? Let me pop it in here again.
We don't bite.
Hard.
I wasn't going to say that.
It doesn't bother me. I'm not monetized.
Or much. Much kind of come to mind as well. No, you're safe. The only person that I'm going to be biting if he annoys me is my other half.
Yeah, so
Trapper
yeah.
J just released a new video too.
Oh, JB did?
Trapper J.
Oh, I didn't catch that one.
Starting a new property for beaver, multiple ponds, and then in brackets in big letters, dangerous ice.
Ooh.
That'll be a good one to watch.
Yeah,
I watched
I
one
remember.
the other night for this, the one he caught the fox on, and like how he's manhandling that coyote.
He's been in
Yeah.
and out of the hospital.
Who?
Ajax.
Oh, hold on. I didn't read that.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you getting better? You feeling better?
Oh, Cliff. How you doing, Cliff?
Where's Cliff?
In
Cliffy!
the basement. I can smell command.
Yeah, well, I hope you're doing good. Was it the weather difference?
Jason, I think you're muted.
Oh,
No,
am I?
Nope.
No, I'm
Nope.
not muted.
can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Weird.
Round off.
I've got no sound on my end.
Well, turn the volume up.
Cliffy.
My YouTube side is muted.
I just want to know if Ajax is doing better.
Yeah, I am
Fine.
wondering about that too.
Huh.
Cliffy.
Well, okay, everybody.
Maybe not.
Some positive
Maybe it's my
thoughts
side.
for
Give me a second.
Mr. Ajax Outdoors. He needs some positive thoughts out there.
You will be in my prayers. Prayers. I'm
Prayers.
really not good with words today. I am so sorry.
That's because you're not eating your vegetables.
It's because she ain't drinking coffee. So there we go. For some reason, my speakers decided to default to my headset connection, which is weird. 'Cause I've
Oh.
put that in since last week.
I've had one normal coffee today.
Well, Ajax, we want you to get better, man.
By the way, hi Molly, hi Amanda, hi Jason.
Hi,
Hi,
Cliff.
Cliffy. How are you?
Doing all right. I'm holding
Because
on.
I know Ajax wants to move back down south where it's warmer.
So
I wanna
it's,
move where it's cold.
Arizona.
No, you don't. You want to go right back to where it's warm.
They've been doing a lot of tests on my body. Are you okay though, Ajax? Where's my phone going?
Yeah, they're doing a lot of tests on his body.
As long as it's not going to end up being government related.
Oh, did you see Collins live the other day, Cliffy?
Tuesday, no, ma'am. I was on Jesse's channel.
Okay, well, I got all my blood test results back and they've all come back good. They're all leveled out and are meant to be where they're meant to be.
Nice. Congrats.
I've got to take Hydrolite stuff
Was
for
it Ajax in the car
5
accident a few
days.
weeks ago?
Just to
Ajax,
keep
was that you that was in the car wreck a few weeks ago?
and I'm still waiting on the test results for the Holter monitor that I had done last week. But so far, it's so good, Cliffy.
That's awesome.
That's good. I see you're getting better.
Yeah.
My camera's too
Your
loud.
alien's almost gone.
I know you, my alien. You can still kind of see it, and you can see the rest of his body because my veins stick out like a sore thumb.
Easy
I
to
gave
find them.
blood today and not a mark.
Well, you would think, but he obviously missed on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, very so.
I think it's something with my kidney or liver. I'm having issues with the right side of my body. I'm getting really scared.
Sounds like a
I'm
stroke.
sorry.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Well, I just hope it's just not bad. Hope it's something they can fix.
Hey, Blake.
Hi, Blake. How you doing?
Going on, Blake? Fancy seeing you over here.
Yeah.
Almost every live I've been in, I've seen Blake today.
Well, anyways.
we all run the same channel, so most of the
Yeah.
time I run into like half the people I see on one channel. I've run into them on like 3 or 4 different channels.
Yeah.
So the
That's
question
'cause
we've
we're
all been
awesome.
wondering is, did you buy your $50 bottle of Jaeger yet?
No, I haven't gotten it. I'll be getting that this week. I'll probably go grab another one tomorrow. I still have got.
Oh, you still got plenty.
Oh, that's cough medicine. Huh?
Oh, that's cough medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's still about half full, so I've got a bit on that one. But I'll probably go buy me another one here soon.
Well, Ajax, I want you to get better, man.
You ought to do
Yeah,
what's right for
I
you,
kind of-
Ajax.
Yeah, I've kind of laid off on the videos too until I get a little bit better, so I can get rid of my pain in my rear end.
You whiny. You tushy.
Yeah,
Arse.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, I've been collecting seeds all winter long through work. I
Free
got
seeds
some
or just randomly purchasing them, like 1 or 2, like here or there.
here and there.
Gotcha.
Oh, we
Best
got
way to
high
do
waist.
Those things get
Yeah.
expensive for some of them.
Yeah, they do. But like I said, I got a bunch of flowers. So, because I know I got bees coming on the way, so I need to get the flowers in the ground soon. I know
You
I
got
have
ours, Joe?
dandelions in the yard, so I'll probably let them go until it's time to mow, until they've actually bloomed, and then I can mow, put those dandelions back into the lawn soil, so I can have their first food of the year all ready for them. Because the bees, that's usually their first food is the dandelions. They're usually the first ones to bloom.
Oh, I never see bees on dandelions down here.
Oh, I did when I was in the Phoenix area, in the Tempe area. Yeah. Well, anyways, I got a whole bunch of
Because
these.
they were starved for food, and that's the only thing that pops up.
I got the bachelor button with the was that the Blue Roy? So I got a bunch of these packets. I'm gonna spread out all over the place. I got the marigolds, and I got some other wildflower blend, hummingbird, and bee.
Blends.
The blends there. Let's see. I got cauliflower. I got a bunch of peas. I got several different kinds of peas, and
You have sugar snap peas.
yeah,
I love sugar snap peas
and then these,
So do I.
yeah,
and the pan squash.
the pan squash.
Not so much that one.
Oh, these are awesome. These are so awesome.
No, those
I
are
think
fancy.
they're one of the tastiest ones out of all of them. And then I also got some Golden Queen sweet corn. Then I found some table and egg corn squash. These are also awesome as well.
I had the I had the winter variety, the winter squash, the
Mhm.
acorn ones for the winter ones, but for some reason I got like 4 or 5 huge ones in the middle of summer.
Yeah. And then I got packages and packages of radishes. I just love radishes.
Jason, I'm going to tell you one thing right now, Jason. You only need one package.
No, I got different types.
I know, but you're only going to need one package of each because those things, when they bloom,
When they
actually
bolt,
send
yeah.
out the pods, you'll get 4 or 5 radishes. Will just start sending out pods, and there'll be like dozens of them, and each one of those pods holds anywhere between like 3 to 6 seeds.
Yeah, these are my first heirloom radishes I got here, and I still have them.
Yep, and they'll probably still bloom too.
Yeah, like I said, I got pictures somewhere. I'll put them on Facebook. Well, I've had them on Facebook, huh?
Mhm.
My radishes. I'll have to repost those pictures. But as big as my fist.
Yeah, my radishes, for some reason, I think it's because my soil is too dense that they don't get as big as they should. But then again, it's the soil I made was made that way because it usually does real well growing other things.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm doing my compost piles, I can start working in the compost that I've been putting in there into that soil. It'll help it
Yeah.
loosen it up a bit.
Yeah, like I said, I still got all kinds of corn in here. I got pinto beans in here. I got
You
all
don't even need
kinds
to
of
buy
other
pinto
stuff.
beans, man. You just go to the store and buy a 5-pound bag.
Of what?
Pinto beans.
No, those are going to be on the outside of my garden. That's going to be my sitting ducks for the garden.
Look in your foot.
Well, I know, but I'm saying though, you could just literally go to the store, buy like a 3-pound bag of pinto beans, and plant those. They'll actually grow.
Yeah. I got a couple different kinds of beans as well. I got more marigolds.
You got sunflowers?
Oh, wait till you see. Oh, let me see if I can dig those out. Where did I put those? We'll come across those.
'Cause
I got
some,
the
mammoth Russians here.
I got those too. I got the Lady Jade,
Spring beans.
the green beans. I can't tell if these ones are going to be.
Green
Bush or pole?
beans.
I'll have to read it.
It should say right on the front of the package.
Yeah, I said I don't have my glasses.
Oh. Well,
Or
then
the
put it up
proper
on the
one.
screen. I'll read it for you.
Ah. See, I think they're bush. No, they're pole. Like I said, all these are going to be the heirlooms. I've been picking up all the heirlooms as much as I can. I got the Blue Lake bush beans.
Nice. Those are good ones.
Yeah, I even got green okra.
Ew, gross.
No, these things are awesome pickled when you pick them small, about 2 inches long. Pickle them,
You need these ones, Jason.
huh?
Irises? Texas.
Oh,
blue
Texas
bonnet.
blue bonnets. Oh,
They
oh
grow
yeah,
Wild here.
yeah. I think they grow wild here.
Get some of those in
Um,
your yard. Bees will
yeah.
go nuts for those.
Yeah, I got more cauliflower because I love cauliflower. I even got the snowball version of the cauliflower.
Oh,
I
nice.
like cauliflower and cheese.
Yeah. I got the dwarf gray sugar pea pods.
Johnny's didn't do nothing. My foxgloves
red-
did though.
More red cherry tomatoes, and these are going to be the heirlooms.
Dud, you got foxglove?
I don't know if I want to put foxglove if I'm going to be eating that bee honey.
Good night,
It
Ajax.
should be fine.
Good night, Ajax.
It's
Night,
only
Ajax.
technically
Get well.
poisonous. Later, Ajax. It's only really poisonous if you eat the flower itself, but through the process of the bees pollinating, it should be all right.
Should be.
Should be.
Should be.
I can't 100% guarantee that because I'm not a scientist and I am not a aviary,
Anthropologist?
a freaking bee scientist.
Yeah. But yeah, I also got the yellow crook neck squash.
Blue scooter.
Great for barbecues.
Blue.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
I
a
gotta
good
get
one.
up
Those grow
first.
big too.
Well, I don't want to grow them too big because then they get bland.
Yeah, you're not gonna really have much of a choice. You'll pick one day and you'll go out there like a week later and you'll have one that's like 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Crookneck
And then I also
squash
got-
is big.
Yeah. I also picked up the baby sugar watermelons too.
Have not
And
had luck with those.
Huh?
I have not had luck with watermelon.
Yeah. When I was a lot younger, yeah.
Pumpkin.
Like I said, we grew. I had them in my last place we lived in, there in Chandler, and yeah. Oh, I had everything just absolutely just growing crazy. Everybody thought it was going. How in the world do you get all that stuff to grow in the soil? I says, watch me. I got Carol.
You
I got
got
the
it.
It's weird.
I got the colorful carrot mix.
I love those ones.
Yes.
90% of the time, you're still gonna get orange ones.
Yeah. I want to get some of the purple carrots.
I have some in my planter still. If I happen to find which ones are those ones and I have the seeds for them, I'll save you those seeds.
Okay. Then I got the Market More cucumbers. So
I
do
love
some
the
pickling
cucumbers.
there. Some salads. I got the Dark Star zucchini.
Yep, those are. I think I have a bag of those somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not overly keen on zucchini though.
You haven't
Um,
had deep fried zucchini yet, have you?
No.
If you want to try it when you get it, peel it first, and then go ahead and cook it then, because usually the skin of it is usually the bitter part.
Yeah.
So I got the early green broccoli. So I ended up getting that. I
Not a
found
big
one of
fan of
those.
broccoli. Even when I was a kid, I didn't like that stuff.
I love eating broccoli, like just
Oh, yeah.
breaking the things off and eating them.
I got the snow peas. I got more of those because I can't grow those fast enough.
I can't grow. For some reason, I can't grow peas. My plant gets about 6-8 inches tall, and then for some reason, the aphids just go nuts on there, and they just cover the whole plant with aphids. I have to cut the plant down.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never had an issue with that.
It's the same with my onions. I have bunching onions in a planter, in a long planter, one of my black ones. And I went in one day and I had half that planter was completely, like half my onions were just covered with aphids. I had to take it out, clear cut the whole thing, left it outside for like 3 days in the freezing cold weather,
Oh, wow.
put them back in my greenhouse, and then within like a day, within 24 hours, them stupid ass aphids were right back on the plant again.
Does that mean you have to treat your greenhouse, like get everything out and just start fresh, like sterilize the greenhouse and everything that's in it?
Nah, I'll just wait till summertime. Once the summertime hits, that thing hits 120, 130 degrees. It'll
They're
be prime
cooked.
and it'll cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've been basically every morning, what I do is I go out there before I go to work and I'll find all the heavy spots of the aphids and I'll just smash them right before I leave for work.
Yeah.
I've almost got the thing completely under control. And even with cutting those things to like an inch to the dirt, them damn things have already grown. Some of them are like 2 inches, have already regrown 2 inches. I got one of them is actually sending out a seed pod, a
wow.
flower head.
Oh, so you tricked it into seeding.
Well, it's also in a greenhouse that stays 60 degrees.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all my stuff does that. All my onions, my chives, everything. I've got flower heads on a whole bunch of that stuff.
Yeah, I ended up getting a hold of some garden carrot blend.
Those are good
I like
ones.
carrots too.
Did you by chance have the heirloom versions?
No,
These ones like
not yet.
ones?
So can I
Yeah,
ask
these-
what the difference is
yeah,
with
'cause
normal
these ones
seeds
are,
and heirlooms?
In a foil packet, they don't say heirloom on them.
So what was that, Amanda?
So can I ask what the difference is between normal seeds and heirloom? I know I'm pretty sure you've already told me, Cliff, but I forgot.
Heirloom seeds are usually ones that are
Viable.
they do not have they're not GMO. They're not genetically modified. So you can take a standard seed from the store or even like a GMO seed, and it becomes after about the 3rd or 4th year of growing that same set of seeds. So
Yep.
you plant the first seed, you get the seed pods from that version, save those seed pods, plant them again next year. Usually you do that 3 or 4 times, and after about the 3rd or 4th time, they're considered heirloom because you've actually worked out the GMO strains.
Yep.
Climatized towards your region of growing, and that's how you get your heirloom seeds.
Yeah, and also sometimes the seeds are not viable.
Yeah,
Like
heirloom
you
seeds
can't
are.
grow them.
Yeah, heirloom seeds have a like 95% germination rate.
And they will last longer
Oh.
in its seed state than a GMO will.
Yep.
So yeah, I end up getting heirloom corn too.
I don't have heirloom corn. I had 2 varieties of corn, but at this point, I have so much random corn seed just from the stuff I grew this year.
Mhm.
I have like a half a container, like a half a planter, like an
Really?
8-inch planter full of corn, just corn kernels.
Yeah, I've never been good at growing corn for some reason, but I keep trying.
I can grow corn, but the problem is you actually need a large patch of corn, if you just grow like 1 or 2 rows, you're not going to get more than maybe 1 or 2
Yeah.
heads.
You need to grow them in blocks, and
Yep.
not in rows.
Well, you grow them in rows, but you grow it in a square or like a long patch.
Yeah.
Like 8 feet wide, 20 feet long. When the wind blows through, what it does is all those little tassels, the little hairs on the
Yeah,
corn,
they shake
every
and they
one of those
collect all the
together
pollen.
is attached to a corn kernel.
Yeah.
And that's when that stuff goes everywhere from all of the corn. That's what
No.
propagates the corn kernels.
No.
So this is the Golden Bantam Sweet. So we're going to try these this year. And if they're good, I'll probably save a couple of the years for it and go ahead and strip them down for next year. I'll probably just dry them out, and then I'll throw them in the vacuum seal bag for the following year.
Plant early.
Yeah. Like I said, I got 2 packs of those, 3 packs of those. There's not a whole lot of corn kernels in here.
No,
So I
there's
figure
only
3
about
of
50 of them actually.
Yeah, no, I figured this will probably give me a 20-foot by 20-foot square, or maybe a little bit more.
With corn, what I tend to do is, well, the few times that I've tried it, I've planted 2 kernels per every hole that I made,
Yeah.
just in case, because even the store-bought corn still has a low germination rate. Unless you have like a weird, like I got lucky with the first time I did it. I think every one of them that I planted germinated, but that's only because when I did it, I had it heavily watered, and then for like the first month, I had that under a 6 mil black plastic bag, which essentially turned it into a steam room.
Yeah. And I got a bunch of aster. I got a bunch of those.
Oh, those will be the bees will go nuts for those
Yeah.
ones.
My next one I'm going to try and grab is going to be the zinnias. I happen to like zinnias.
We got a crap ton in here, I think. I got all my stuff separated. I got a bag, a container of flower seeds, and
Yeah.
I got like
I got Little Marvel peas. These are heirloom. And then those are those there. That's 3.
check your local greenhouses too, like not your like box store greenhouses, but like your actual local greenhouses. Almost everything.
Yeah. But like I said, I got more.
Though.
Yeah. I got the early perfection for the peas, so I can get these out a little bit earlier. Then I got other random corn in here.
You have
And then-
basil.
Yes, I got basil still in here. I think I even have dill in here too.
I've always had a hard. I've tried growing dill twice and it never works out for me.
Well, when my mom used to grow it, she just leave it be, let it go. I got a bunch of spinach, a bunch of lettuce, pumpkins, several different types of pumpkins,
I like butternut pumpkins.
and Brussels sprouts. I
I'm
like
a
Brussels sprouts.
person.
What's a
I love Brussels sprouts with butter
Butternut
on them.
squash, the big yellow ones,
Hi, Firefly.
Lori.
similar to the spaghetti squash. I got a bunch of peppers, all kinds of different peppers.
You need to start listing your seeds all over again. Firefly's trying to fall asleep.
Oh, fireflies. Oh, well, no, I gotta list all the seeds again.
Why don't
Oh.
I've got a better idea. Why don't we just start singing Rockabye Baby?
And I got a bunch of strawberry seeds that I'm just gonna drop out in the forest.
Oh man, Jason, if you need strawberries, man, I can just mail you a bunch of plants.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try and get the vermin out in the forest, their own food. Then I'll have my food here, so I don't have to get rid of the vermin. And then,
You just wait till they get on your property, you tag one, and then you make soup.
well, the problem is you can't do that in the summertime because they might have parasites. Yeah. Well, anyways, we had 2 packs of the Russian mammoths left, and we just got these seeds in.
Tons of them. Dude, really?
Yes.
Dang. They'll probably restock in another week or 2.
Yeah. So yeah, I grabbed 2 of those that were left that I can find, and then another good treat is I got the multicolors.
Ooh.
Oh, the mixed colors. I think I have that one too, actually.
These are sunflowers. I don't know. They're probably gonna be a lot smaller, but to be a lot more
they'll be about
colorful.
6 to 8 inches. I have. This is the one I have. One of the ones I have. I have Velvet Queen.
Ooh,
She a big one.
was it like the Russian mammoth or smaller?
A little smaller, but vibrant ones. I had these ones. These are just your standard sunflowers.
Okay.
This seed pack is completely empty, but where my other ones go? I have the yellow mammoths.
Yeah, but yeah, I get them. I get my seeds from work. So most of them are $2 a pack.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
They're expensive.
$1.78. The mammoth sunflowers, the organic ones, were $2.50.
Yeah.
$2.50 for the busy bee sunflowers. That's what those ones were. Dude, and trust me, I had when those things sprouted, them damn things had bees everywhere.
Yeah, and this is from one plant of a honeydew that I got a couple years ago,
I'll be back.
Nice.
and they were.
All right.
And I planted them this year, and they went. I think I got my garden in a little bit too late, and then the vermin start getting to them. So
Hey,
I'm
you know
gonna
what,
be
Jason?
flipping my
I
garden.
got a whole bunch of these seeds. These little black ones. I'll just have to show you in the case, see if you can see them. All those little black seeds down there.
Yeah.
I'll send you a whole bunch of these.
Okay. Well, you just hand them off to me when we get to the get together.
Hey, you know what? I can do that too.
Yeah. I'll trade you some of the my heirloom honeydew, but they don't get very big. They're about this big now. They're on the small side.
Yeah, that's the problem with the busy bee sunflowers. It's a little sunflower. It usually only gets about 3-4 inches, but the problem is it grows on like a tree. So you got a main stalk, and then it sends out branches, and each one of those branches will put out like 3 to 4 little sunflowers.
Oh wow, the bees will love that.
Oh, I had one up front by the gate or by the fence by the camper. Oh, that thing is about 6 feet high. Probably had about 30 freaking sunflowers on it.
Oh wow, almost like the wild sunflowers you see on the side of the road. They're only about this big.
Yeah, usually only about 3-4 inches across, like
Yeah.
straight across, and then there's like dozens of them on one plant. Yeah, that's exactly what that thing is.
I'm gonna go dark here for a few moments.
Oh no, Jason went dark.
Yeah. I'm gonna
0
go dark.
30.
I'm gonna go dark. As soon as I figure out where my button is, there it is.
I think you had to go see a man about a hearse.
Ah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to starting getting the soil ready. Like I said, I still got a lot of shade here, so there's some areas where I'm gonna have troubles getting the corn growing because where I get the most of the sun, it doesn't get the sun doesn't hit it till about like in the summertime, the middle of summertime, about 11 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Until around about sunset. But like I said, our trees here are like 80 feet tall here.
Oh, so you've got limited visual.
I have limited time.
Access.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna cut down a big old giant oak that is over 2 feet in diameter. Like I said, you've seen the one with my pellet trap, the concrete pellet trap.
Don't think I have.
Yeah, that's the one in the house. That's also my my mouse trap, so I can put
That tree's so old.
like sunflower seeds in there or anything else. And I'll hopefully I can start doing that here shortly. Getting rid of the mice out there before they get to the house because they're all coming in right now.
Oh yeah, because it's cold.
Oh yeah, I've gotten 2 so far this year inside my shop.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because your shop's what, 70 degrees?
Mm-hmm. It's between 60 and 70 depending on the time of the day. And they're after the dog food. If they're not in the dog food, they'll be chewing into everything else. I don't want them in my pantry. Dog food's easy for them to get.
Yeah, because they can just dig a hole. They can just eat a hole through the bottom of the container and just go through there.
Well, no, I have it in. I have their dog food in
Another dish.
food grade buckets with the screw lids.
Oh, the gamma lids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's the mice are going to have to work really hard to get into there. I still haven't seen any chewings on there at all.
Well, that's good. Well, you can always spray the bottom of your containers too, if need be.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to lift my leg to do that.
Not that kind of spray.
It works,
No.
but then it gets kind of smelly for a little while until you got to wash it all off because it smells too bad.
Yeah, I've been thinking about buying some fox urine just to spray on my planters outside, but then my neighbor's dog's gonna be all pissed at me
Oh, well, yeah, if you
because I've basically been around that dog since he was a puppy.
Mm.
So if I come over there smelling like fox urine, he's gonna probably try to bite me. Although he knows better.
Hi,
Hey,
Grace.
Grace.
Hi, Grace.
I was wondering when Grace was gonna pop up. I just seen her over on Mel's not too long ago.
Yeah, like I said, I just need to start prepping some of the soil now so it's ready by about late March. So I can start getting some stuff out there, the colder hardy stuff, and then in April is when I'll probably be putting a lot of my stuff out there. I'll set up a couple of sprinklers on timers and a couple of drip irrigation on timers.
Man, last year I think I planted. I had stuff in the ground April 10th. Still had 5 days technically before our last appointed frost date. By the end of April, I had stuff that was about 1.5 feet high growing outside my planters.
Well, there's a couple of locust trees in town. I'll just drive by them. When I see them in bloom, yeah, my seeds are going out.
Are those purple ones?
Like the black locust with the purple ones, the really dark bark.
Mhm.
Yeah, so when we drive by them and you see them blooming, there's no more frost.
And when you start seeing leaves on trees, there's no more frost.
Oh no, where I grew up, we would have the late frost. You see all the trees pushing the buds and all the leaves are all coming out, except for the black locust. They would still no budding, no leaf pushing, no buds for the flowers.
Huh.
They would freeze. And then after the freeze, a couple days after the last frost, they would start pushing buds out. That's when we knew that was planting, because you would see a lot of the black locust along the roads right next to where all the farm fields were. And then when those bloomed, the farmers were out there plowing,
I'm back.
putting their seed in.
The farmers are out there probably prepping their soil for their crop plantation.
Yeah, but they did it after the black locust bloomed, is when they were putting their seed in the ground.
Won't they eat the seed?
No, the black locust is a tree,
Oh, I thought it was a
not
bird.
the insect. Yeah, not the insect. No. It's a locust tree. The honey locust would bloom, and they would still get hit by it, but the black locust, nope, they wouldn't bloom until after the frost.
They'd hold out.
That's funny.
For some reason, they knew.
Trees down here where I'm at, they don't care whether or not they get snowed on. They're just like, it's free water. That's why I want a whole field of pine trees.
Oh, I got all that. I got pine trees. I got oak trees. I got pecan trees. We got cedar trees.
Pecans?
Yeah.
I love pecan pie.
Yeah. Now this tree is getting a little old. I'm assuming this tree is probably somewhere 60 years old.
That tree's still got about another 100 years in it.
Yeah. Problem is, it's only like a couple feet from the house.
Well, it's still got 100 years in it, but whether or not it actually produces anything for that next 100 years is
Oh, it still produces now, but not a whole lot. I'm
We
thinking,
hear him hit the roof.
yeah, we hear him hit the roof every once in a while. He'll drop a branch on the roof on my shop because it's right next to the shop.
It sounds like it's time to go out there and actually get a professional trim on that tree.
That's me. I've already done that, but I can only get so high, even on top of the roof. My pulse only reaches 18 feet.
Somebody out there with a boom arm.
Yeah, well, I'm not renting a boom, and I'm not going to pay somebody to come out and trim the trees like that.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's like $600, $800 to do that sometimes.
Palm trees.
Yeah, I know. I was going to do that until I saw the price of renting one of those. I was like, oh, hell no.
I was going to say,
Isn't
don't
it
you have
true?
those at work?
How long does it take to grow an avocado tree?
15
Doesn't
years.
it take ages?
About 15 years. I mean, you still get a couple of avocados on an immature tree, like 5, 6, 7 years old. You might get, several small ones until it hits about 12 to 15 years, and it'll start producing.
That's a long time for avocado.
It is. Yeah, that's
Why do you think avocados are so dang expensive?
Yeah.
Now, this is a question for you, Jason. Now, I've heard a lot of things about veganism, right? And one of the things that keeps coming up is people who aren't vegan with their smart ass remarks goes on about how avocados and the fruit that they love the most, these vegans, kill more bees than anything else.
Yeah. The vegan
What
food,
is with
yes.
that? What is
Okay.
what is with bees and avocados?
Ted Nugent says it the best. To have your soybeans and all your vegan food is they have to plow the fields. That means they're killing all the moles, the the mice, and all the animals out in the field. Okay. They're tilling in all the soil. Okay.
Yep.
Then they're going to go out there with all their chemicals and kill all the weeds. Then they're going to go out there, and when it's growing, they're going to go out and put all those pesticides out there so they can have store-grade food, which will kill all the beneficial and non-beneficial insects.
Hi, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all of those, all the ants out there, all of the microorganisms out there, like your floral and your fauna out there, they kill it all. So they can plant their soybeans and their vegan food out there. Anytime
they don't go in about that. It's about avocados. Like avocados kill more bees than this and that and blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, how does growing avocados kill bees?
It's because of the insecticides they're putting on the trees to keep like the weevils out of them and the oh shoot, I can't remember the name of the insect, but it's larva will actually go into the avocado and eat the inside of the avocado, the flesh.
Killing the bees.
Yeah, so whatever they spray out there is also deadly for bees. It's also deadly for all the moths, all the butterflies.
Anything with wings aside from maybe birds.
Yeah. Well, like I said, those birds eat those insects that are infected. The birds get sick. And they
I've
perish.
actually seen that happen because I see random dead birds in my yard. I'm like, why is this bird dead sitting in the middle of my yard? And then I'm like, it probably got to a bee that got sprayed on or ate a cockroach that was on the floor that we spray around here because we hate cockroaches in the house.
Oh, so do I.
We spray around the side of the house, but
Yeah.
that's the
Try
basis of the
diatomaceous
house.
earth.
It's way too expensive.
No.
No. Go to the feed store. Go to the feed and tax store for the horses.
Food grade.
You get the food grade diatomaceous earth. Do not get the stuff from the pool store because that's been vulcanized. That's just bad.
Oh, I don't even have a pool store anywhere near me.
No, you don't want to use the pool stuff. You want the food grade because the stuff that's been vulcanized will actually hurt you really bad. I mean, really bad.
But isn't that the same like when you put baits down, whether it's for like foxes, like here in Australia we have 1080 poison that, some dude in a plane or helicopter drops it out through the national parks to
Mhm.
kill, feral cats and foxes and stuff like that. But if your pet dog eats it, you may as well
Yes.
just snap its
Yes.
neck. But it's like the same with that and baits for like poisons for mice and stuff like that, how they say to make sure that the baits are in a secured station, because if the mouse eats it,
Okay.
then
This is how it works.
the
All right.
wildlife eats it and then it can make the wildlife sick.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna pick on Decon for this one. They actually use a blood thinner. What's it called again? I can't remember. It's a very, very high dose. They only have to eat a few grams to become a lethal dose.
A
What it
Rizapan or
does,
something like that.
Yeah, it prevents the blood from clotting, and what it does is it makes them thirsty, and then they venture out looking for water to drink the water.
Yeah.
Okay, and once they drink the water, they're done. They're going to bleed internally. Okay, and they won't make it back to their home, so they're going to die out there, out in the open. Okay, like I said, remember they only have to eat a few grams, and if they eat, like a quarter of an ounce, now that mouse is lethal to your pet dog, your pet cat,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
Whatever.
But
What about
any
foxes
kind of predator,
and
or
stuff
any
like
kind
that?
of not predator, predator and or scavenger, and it will
Yeah.
do them in as well, and that's what we call a secondary kill.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't like using poisons. That is going to be like a last ditch effort, but then you got to keep them contained. Another problem is if you're going to be using any of that kind of stuff, those things are going to die in the most inconvenient locations, in your
They
attic,
always do.
in your walls, inside your floors if you're on a pier and beam or a mobile home,
And they can smell.
and they're going to smell for weeks.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's, my next door neighbour, this is back when I had my red heeler staffy Sasha, he used to put baits down in his garden because he has chickens. But the bait stations were always closed.
Yes.
But this one time he didn't, and Sasha actually ate the tomcat ratsack,
Mm-hmm.
like the bars of it. She was lucky to survive, but
Warfare. That's the name of
health issues that she had after was.
Yeah.
I could have put a deposit down for a house with the amount of money I spent on her.
Yeah, because it's not only that, because the kidneys will fail, the liver will fail, stomach lining,
Everything.
sometimes heart and lung as well, because they deplete internally.
She was really lucky to survive because Mum's seen it eating it, and Mum's like, we don't have anything green. And she actually went out to investigate, so she caught Sasha eating it at the start, which saved her life. But after that, I refused to put down baits.
Yeah.
When I had dogs, even with Booster, and when I was living in the old house, I just stuck to traps.
Well,
because I didn't want Booster going through the same thing that Sasha went through.
Yeah.
Because he ate the baits.
Yeah, because here in the U.S., you are supposed to be a licensed technician to put a lot of this stuff out. It's a controlled substance. Okay.
We can go to our local hardware store and just buy packs of Ratsack.
Yeah.
And bait and stuff like that.
The cheap stuff, but the stuff that I used to deal with, the commercial grade was what I used to deal with. Like I said, I did not like putting that stuff out. I refused to put it out. Like I said, a lot of people will actually buy that gopher bait, and that is actually laced with strychnine on grain, and they would leave it out on top of the soil, which is actually against the label. So the label is the law. So if you mess up, you are liable for all those damages.
Yeah.
Here in the U.S.
Because you have it's calicivirus. It's for rabbits. It affects rabbits.
Oh yes, that Yeah, that's that man-made gene that gets in the rabbits and it messes them up.
Yeah,
Yes, I know about that.
yeah. Well, we
That's they
had
can keep them.
an outbreak of it on our property, or the
Mhm.
property that I'm looking after. But the farmer that puts his cattle on, there was a new strand of it, and he wanted to put it on the property. But we said no because obviously it's a bed and breakfast, and I'm not crawling under the house to get dead rabbits or have to clean them up every 5 freaking minutes.
Yeah,
But he put it down on his property, and the rabbits still ended up getting the virus on our property.
yeah. It just spreads from rabbit to rabbit. It's like a man-made virus that goes
Yeah,
from rabbit to rabbit. They just have to come in within contact with each other or just near each other. It's that contagious for them.
yeah. And I honestly feel sorry for the rabbits.
Oh yeah, it's not a pleasant death for them. I've seen it.
No. So have I. Because the first time I ever seen it, I took a little video and I took some photos of this rabbit because the rabbit was blind.
Yeah,
And it was crusted all over the face, around its ears, eyes, mouth, nose. It was disgusting. And I actually sent it to my sister and going, what is this? And she goes, I have no clue. So then I went to the local vet and I showed her, and that's when she's informed me of what it is.
hmm
But there's another virus that gets around on that property, and I cannot remember what it is. But if your dog, cat, or anything else ingests the dropping of the rabbit, they can actually get infected with it.
Oh wow.
Sounds like rabies.
That's hard.
No, it's not rabies. We don't have rabies in Australia.
Yeah. I wouldn't know that one. But yeah. Like I said, there's all kinds of stuff out there that you gotta be careful with. That's why I actually prefer traps in a box, if at all possible, especially outside, because you don't want to be caught getting the yellow red speckled belly woodpecker which is endangered. I'm just using that as an example. And then then you killed an endangered species. Yeah, now you're in trouble because you left the trap out where the bird can get to that bait on that trap, and it snapped closed and broke its neck and killed it. Anywhere where there's a trap exposed out in the open, it has to be in a box. Another method is the mechanical, which is actually you. Another reason why I also have the lower powered air guns.
That's why I
'Cause
got a slingshot.
Yeah, you can pick and choose. I mean, both of them working combined will actually do very, very well. A lot of times they'll become trap shy, and you have to change the methods of the trap because they actually learn. The rats will learn. Mice, not so much. Mice are just instinct.
Yeah, rats are smart though.
Oh,
Rats are ridiculously smart.
Oh, they are smart. Like I said, I've actually had to go unconventional on traps on one rat because I had troubles trying to get this rat. Even I could not get it close enough. It got shy enough to know that if I was around or anybody was around, it'd run and hide. The door would open, it was gone. Because I've caught it on camera here inside the shop, where you see it moving around and everything else. As soon as you see the door, it's gone. Or here's you walking up to the door, it's gone. I've tried sitting here extremely quiet with the air pistol and wait for it with bait. Nope. And then after a while, it actually learned to get out of the T-Rexes because the T-Rexes were still too small for that rat.
Yeah.
Which is a big rat trap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up having to use a foothold to catch this rat. That was the only way I caught it. It was heavy enough to set one of those off. Huh?
You had to use like a conibear trap on that thing?
No, not a conibear, a foothold.
Like a bear trap.
A bear trap, but extremely small.
I thought that was a conibear. No, sorry.
Yeah, the conibear is the folding one.
Yeah,
the spring loaded. I don't have any of those.
I don't know if they made foot traps that small because I know they make them for like coyotes and foxes, but
foothold.
Oh yeah, you got him in that thing.
Yeah, It
He
set
actually
this
had
off.
enough weight to set that off.
Yes.
That's a big rut.
That's
Yeah.
a fat rat.
It's on my Instagram page. Yeah, you can see I have a 14-inch scale right next to it. And yeah, it's longer than 14 inches.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that would have enough weight on it to set one of those off.
Oh,
Although
no.
those triggers are pretty sensitive.
They're sensitive, but they're not super sensitive. I mean, you can get them there, but yeah, trying to get it there and reset it, it goes off. Reset it, goes off. Yeah, it's really hard to get it to that point. But yeah, so I funneled it through a couple of boxes where it had to walk across this, and I put the bait on the pan so it try and push down on the pan because I had peanut butter and black sunflower seeds. But that's not how I caught it. I actually caught it by the back hind leg.
Running.
No, the front leg. And then I had to use the pellet pistol to dispatch it. But yeah, I walked out in the morning. Go, where's my trap? Then I hear it clank, 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 clank.
He ran off
It had
with
an
the
extra
trap.
long chain on it. I had a dragger on it. You hear it clank, clank, clank. So and that also made it so where the trap can't fit through anywhere. So if it tried to get away, it can't get out because the trap was too big to fit through. But yeah, so essentially I boxed it in an area, I put it next to food on the trap, and it was heavy enough to set it off. And
Wow,
that's the only time I've actually had to use that for that. This is basically for protecting the mother-in-law's chickens and little other farm animals.
From my family.
Yeah, no. The raccoons here, we got we got raccoons, skunks,
Skunk will eat a chicken?
possums. Huh?
Skunk will eat a chicken?
Oh yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Did not know that. I
Yeah.
did not know a skunk would eat a chicken.
Yeah. We
Skunk will eat
also
whatever they can get their hand on, eh? They're like more of a
Yeah.
scavenger than a killer.
and armadillos, but armadillos won't eat chickens. They just like to tear up your turf and look for grubs.
Armadillo.
Those are actually kind of cool to watch. They're funny to watch run. They're really hard.
Oh yeah, they waddle.
Yeah, it looks like a little football running. Yeah, we also have bobcats here. We have coyotes here. We have
Snakes.
mountain lions, cougars, pumas, whatever you want to call them. We also have like a jaguar here.
Arr.
We also have bears in the area. A little on the
No.
rare side, but we got bears.
Nope.
Like I said, they're rare.
That's a rare
And
one.
the other night was it Friday into Saturday when we had that power outage. I was actually walked over to past our sliding glass door, and the lights kicked on out there in the garden area because they're a motion sensor, and they all talk to each other. So when one turns on and sends a signal out to all the other ones to turn on. Well, they weren't quite bright enough, but I see something out there moving with my flashlight. I turn my flashlight out there, and I can just see its eyes. And my batteries are almost dead in this thing. I haven't replaced them yet, but I saw what looked like a very, very skinny raccoon. Okay, raccoons here are not skinny. And it also had an extra long tail. Okay, so I see it moving across the yard. I'm going, yeah, it looks like it's got the
that?
markings of a raccoon, but it's too skinny and its tail's too long.
It moves strangely.
And it moved very, very strange. It got over to the closer feeding station. I can see the shape of the animal, but I can't quite see the colors. And it starts climbing the tree like a squirrel, going up of it, and then start coming back down on the other side of the feeder. I'm going, can it be? Is that a ringtail cat?
And it said yes.
No, I didn't say yes. So yeah, I'm anywhere between 50% and 75%. Yeah, I think I saw a ringtail cat, but I can't
But what
say
else
yet.
could have? What could have? I'm
What could it
firing
have been?
myself from talking. What else do you think it could have been, if not
Uh,
that?
a really sick raccoon. But yeah, but like I said, I could not confirm because I could not identify all the markings on the animal. The eyes were a little bit weird because I saw moving in the grass because some of the grass is pretty tall now back there, and like I said, so I talked to some of the people around here. They said, "Oh yeah, we have them in the area. They're rare, but we have them in the area."
9 minutes.
Oh, 9 minutes? Oh, really?
It
Wow.
says they're looking them up. It says they are native to arid regions of North America.
Yeah, and they have been spotted over here in East Texas, all the way into almost Louisiana.
Usually, just like I would figure I'd see more of those down in my area. But the problem is, I have
Yeah.
so many freaking wild animals that would eat them. It's not even funny.
Yeah, but yeah, they like to live in the cliffs and in the hollows of trees. Because I know they're all over southern Arizona and like the
like
down
Utah,
by like
Arizona area.
Tombstone, south of Patagonia area. I know they're in southern. I know for sure they're in southern Texas, southern New Mexico. I know they're in the Austin area. Some of the guys on
Next
YouTube
time
that I
you're gonna
watch
have
do have
to-
them. I gotta get the game cameras out there.
Yeah, and also make sure your torches are charged.
Yeah, yes, I know. Well, the problem is the battery life on this for 4 AAAs is 6 hours.
Oh, you should be able to run an 18650 in that.
Yeah, that will even be even a shorter life.
No, those 18650s last in there a long while.
Is it an Olight?
No,
No,
it's a Quantum from Harbor Freight.
Oh.
I don't know if the 18650s fit in here.
Should. Yeah, it's
No,
it's
it's a little short for 18650.
if you got one, you can always try it.
Well, I got them.
Jason, stop buying the freaking Duracell batteries. Those are trash. Buy rechargeable ones.
This is what I had here last time.
Go to Harbor Freight. You said you guys got a Harbor Freight by you, right?
Yeah,
Go to Harbor Freight and get those rechargeable batteries.
actually, I would like to get the better ones from Batteries Plus. A little bit higher milliamps.
What does that one take? Was that double A's or triple A's?
AAA's.
Harbor. Well, these are inner cells. I got these ones back when Radio Shack was still alive.
Radio Shack, I heard, is coming back.
Yeah, that's what I think you told me, and I'm just like, I'll see it when I believe it.
Yeah, same here. I wanted to come back.
All right,
Yeah, they had cool stuff in there.
Where'd that battery go? I have a random battery up here that I keep for random purposes.
Random battery. Yeah. Let me check my bag and see if there is. Let me see if I have an 18650.
Every device that takes a battery either takes 2 or 3 of them. They never take 4. So anything that takes 3, there's always one extra battery just sitting around. So I usually just have it sitting over here somewhere, by me, near me, around me, for nefarious reasons.
Yeah, it's too long and it's too narrow.
Too long and too narrow.
Too long, too narrow.
I have no clue what you's going on about apart from a battery.
It's a bunch of batteries stacked up onto each other. Yeah. Cliff, that's the difference.
Well, yeah, but stick it in the flashlight itself. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna.
No.
That's weird.
Yeah, these are for the infrared lights that I got.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head off because I got to start getting ready to go to work.
Okay, bye, Amanda.
All right, bye, Mandy.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you for
Have a
having
good
me.
day at work.
I will.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've gone back to work, so it'd be good to get out.
Ooh, there's the wind.
So if
We're supposed to have
18650 won't fit in there, I wonder what would.
Probably one of the
whoever's
True Light
in
batteries.
chat. What could
Bye,
I
sweetheart.
I'm not paying $40
Come
for a battery.
on,
Good night.
No, Jason.
Bye.
Yeah, but it's a rechargeable battery.
I know they're good batteries, but I just have a hard time spending $40 for a battery that's that small.
Oh, you're telling me I got one of the batteries I have is $40 for my flashlight. That's
Yeah,
one battery.
yeah, I know. That's that Surefire battery that the police use.
Oh no, that's the one for my daylight flashlight. This thing over here. Each one of these batteries is like 30 or 40 bucks.
Yeah, that one will fit in this one.
Yeah, I don't think so. This thing is about 1.25 inches across. This thing's a fat bastard.
This one is too.
We're looking at, oh no, it's a solid inch straight across.
That's the 18650, and this is the four AAA's.
Because this is a 26650. This is a 4500 milliamp.
Yep, this is 1 inch in diameter, 2 inches long. 2 inches long.
Yeah, this one won't fit in there. This is almost 2 3/4.
2 3/4.
Yeah, that's the wrong side.
2 1/4 will work, but
Trying to get that
you know, usually for $12, these things are pretty hardy for $12.
Now I got to remember which way this damn battery goes in here.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, 50-50 chance. Last time I did that, I tried to turn it on, battery died. Burned out the battery.
By the way, I love that. Did you see that?
Nope. He was looking at his flashlight.
Looking at the flashlight. I purposely did this in my shop. those magnet bars from Harbor Freight,
Oh yeah.
they work perfectly on shelves, right on the edge.
I don't have magnet bars. I just have this thing always just sits right there on my windowsill. That way I have it. Never know when you got to measure something. Remember,
Yeah,
measure once, cut 3 times.
Yes. Like I said, I got measuring tapes all over the house.
I can never find one.
I can never find one, except for that one, because my wife says, "Go put it away."
Never realized that thing buzzed. Still mad that I dropped this. $200 flashlight. I dropped it, dented it.
Well,
Mad as
that's
hell.
why I use these ones here for work for $12. So if I'm up on the lift at work
You drop it.
and it falls, 18 feet to his death, I'm not going to cry because usually it'll survive about 2 or 3 times.
Well, like I said, this one I just have it in my room as it's kind of more or less an emergency flashlight. So like when the
Mhm.
power kicks off, thing actually turns on automatically.
Oh, by the way, where's that? Remember those batteries that we bought online that one evening? I told my wife to buy 2 of them
Yeah,
from Amazon.
yeah,
Yeah, last Saturday night they came in the clutch.
nice. When you had the
Yeah,
power
'cause-
outage.
Yeah, we had the power outage for like almost 4 hours.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were on that live stream. I was like, where the hell's Jason at?
No, this was Saturday night. This is in the middle of the night. We lost power at 10 to midnight.
Oh, okay, so just after the stream.
Yeah, just after the stream, and it didn't come back on until 4:30. So yeah, I even know I'm up all night because I can't sleep without my CPAP machine. Yeah, I was up moving around. I still went to work. I got about 3 hours of sleep that night, broken sleep.
Ouch.
But since I go, okay, I don't know when the power's coming on. Let me grab that charger and I can plug my phone in, so at least I can at least have a charge for work.
And we've already lost it.
It's around here somewhere.
No, sincerely,
I know
set
where the
that on
second one is.
purpose that way.
Mine?
Yeah, it's in
You
the
know
hallway.
where mine is.
Yeah, yours is in the hallway. Waiting to go to the bedroom so I can put it on the windowsill
Mhm.
Now, who
so
was
it can
that
stay
asking me-
full or charged.
Somebody asked me like 2 weeks ago or a week ago if I turned on all the flashlights in my room, how bright my room would be. Is that you, Jason?
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
Here, I got one flashlight. This thing.
Ooh.
Let me show you.
Ooh.
That's on the floor.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine how nice it would be on the ceiling.
I don't have anything to hang it on. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I do.
Does it got magnets?
Yes, it does, but I don't have any metal in my room.
Well, all it needs is a little steel plate up on the ceiling.
No, I got.
You had more
I
light
got
the other
thing
way.
facing the other direction. That's just one side because I got it hanging on a thumbtack on the ceiling beam. But yeah, that's just one, and that was actually that's the pro version. I have the smaller, the sister, the baby brother of this one.
So yeah, that was the joke.
What?
Oh, she goes, Cliff, you got that backwards. Measure 3 times and cut once.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I said that backwards on purpose. You got to measure once, cut 3 times, and then by the time you get to the third cut, you're already 2 inches too damn short. And that's on high. That was I had this thing on full power too.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot too.
Oh, it actually does get warm if you leave it on for a long enough time.
Yeah, this one actually gets hot after about 3 or 4 minutes.
This thing's about as thick as a brick. Literally as thick as a brick. It does have its swivel. Does not swivel as far as the other one. The other one actually swivels forward a little bit more.
Mhm.
This one does have the 3 mags on it, which is kind of weird compared to the other one. And then it does have the carabiner, which always throws me off when a carabiner opens out. But whatever.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's got a good tension clip. It does have on the bottom here, check this out. It does actually have a threaded port for a camera stand.
Oh, tripod.
Yeah. So you can actually set this on the tripod and pretty much angle it wherever the shit you need it.
Yeah, because either you can bounce the light off of a white wall or you can flood a light out in front of you.
Or just directly behind you. And then
Yeah, no,
this is the one thing I love about this.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So you can have this facing any direction you want. And I think, of course, that went blurry as shit on me. So I can have it sitting on a wall at a weird angle. So I mean, that thing has got some versatility to it.
Well, you can also, use it on the hood of your car when you're working on it in the
yeah.
dark on the side of a road.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like I said, this is the Swivel Pro. This thing is 5,200 milliamp battery.
I know I'm not drunk yet. He's getting blurry.
And I do like I love this because it also does have the flashlight in the front too.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
But yeah, you can hang this if you've got a small strap. You can put it on there and just hang it literally just off the side of a pack or something.
Yeah.
Stick it in your pants pocket. Do whatever. But
This
this thing
spicy
is
drink
heavy, like heavy.
because it's probably all battery.
Oh yeah, it's a 5,200 milliamp battery. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, what it is, it's gonna be 2 or 3. It's probably 2 18650 batteries. You piece of shit.
You're gonna have to get a new camera.
No, this thing's just stubborn some days. Yeah, this thing probably runs 2 or 3 18650s.
Yeah, because my solar lights I have above my door and around the house, those take 2 18650s. That's why I'm hoping they get rid of some of those at work. It's getting towards the end of the fiscal year. Heads up to everybody. They put a lot of stuff on clearance, big time. Anywhere from 50 to 75% off on certain items, especially the garden section.
Well, that's at your location. The location
No,
that I'm right.
all locations.
No.
You just don't know what it is.
For your specific business. We won't. Those that know where you work know where you work. Those that don't, we're not gonna unless it's need to know information.
Yeah. No,
Part,
I have no trouble saying where I work. It's at the big blue home improvement store.
yeah. Well, the big red home improvement store is right next to where I work. They don't necessarily do that every year.
No, because they try and get rid of as much as they can before all of the inventory taxes start to head up.
What is Cliff eating?
Food? I have no idea. What are you eating? All he wants to know.
Cheese.
A block of cheese. See, he's as bad as I am. I guess it's a male thing.
I like
doesn't-
cheese.
Oh, so do I. Every male that I know that doesn't have lactose intolerance is always eating cheese by the block.
Yeah, I literally have the whole fucking cheese pack right here.
Yeah, and it's usually with a good spicy drink too.
Actually, I'm just drinking it with water today.
Oh, yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
You feeling okay?
Yes,
You run out of Red Bull? Oh, Grace says it's not just a male thing. Well, I haven't caught my wife or my mom or my kids doing it yet. They're probably a little bit more sneaky about it than I am, I guess.
Yeah, well, fat guys just
Well,
eat
take a
cheese
bite
whenever.
out
Well, they don't take a bite out of the block. I think they cut it off first.
Well, okay, I'm sitting here cutting slivers like
Oh,
crackers.
no,
like
I just get the whole block of cheese and just take the bite off the whole block. I'm marking it as mine.
Put your little teeth, your little rat teeth in there.
Yep. Uh-huh. I'm not afraid to admit that. That's the best way to eat cheese.
Yeah, I wish it was extra sharp. They didn't have extra sharp for sale this week, so I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they'll have a couple of. I need to get a mower and a good weed eater. And no, not electric. I want gas. Oh, not that battery stuff. I got too much to do with for batteries. If I was in like a little eighth of an acre house with only 200 square feet of yard, yeah, I would do the battery or the electric thing. But no, I'm on a half acre.
Well, you can still do the electric one, but you can
Not all at
probably
one
do the
time.
battery one, but you have to get one of those. Depending on what you're going to get, you're going to have to get one of the major, like the big battery packs. Those damn things are almost $200 for like the full size ones.
I know, and you still need 2 or 3 batteries.
Yeah,
No.
those are off the like 54-volt ones.
Oh, Cecilia likes the St. John's cheese.
Which is
I just like
delicious.
cheese.
Yeah, see, I love sharp cheddar, but I always get the extra sharp.
All depends on what I feel like.
But now, going back to what Jason was saying about the clearance sale, if you're going to go and get batteries, go to where they have all the freaking solar lights. That's where all the damn batteries are.
Yeah. Yes. The portfolio does have the AA batteries, which will fit in most of the flashlights.
Most
And
of
when they
them
usually
also-
get rid of those are usually about $3 a pack of 2.
It's cheaper than the standard, like $8 or $10 for a pack of 4.
Yes, but the normal price is like $10.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive for 2 rechargeable batteries, and that's portfolio. That's the mid grade stuff there at the Blue Home Improvement Store.
Smelly cheese. I'm not too much on smelly cheese. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Though, when you go to the particular, when you go to either red or blue store, you go to the garden center because most of the, or not the garden center, the lights where they have all the pathway lights and all that stuff.
That's
All
the
of that
department
stuff-
I'm in.
Yeah, all that stuff runs on those freaking rechargeable batteries.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure you grab the ones that say AA because there's ones that look almost like it, but they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah, those are your 14450s.
Those are. I think those are gonna be the orange ones. I think you want to grab the ones in the green label.
Yeah, because that right there, that's your 14450. That's actually, or sorry, 14500. That's actually just a little bit bigger than a standard AA.
And I don't know about the other stores in the chain. I do know that our other batteries, our 6 volts and our 12 volts, will be going on sale too soon. Because we usually get rid of those right around about the springtime, so we can get the new fresh batteries in towards the early August is when we usually have our brand new 12 volt and 6 volt batteries come in, like the ones they have for like the security systems, um, um, corn feeders use those same batteries. Fish feeders use those same batteries. That's how I sell a lot of them. Because they're always asking me, you got any batteries here for
Oh, Grace is a cheese connoisseur.
Yeah, no, I'm a cheese,
Glutton.
not a glutton.
Yeah.
I'm not a connoisseur. What's that word I'm looking for? I consume them.
Yeah, a cheese connoisseur.
No, I consume them, not a
A
connoisseur.
cheese consumer. A cheese consumer.
Cheese consumer, that's it, yes. I was trying to find the right word for it.
Eater
Like I
of
said-
cheese.
Yeah. I like those Baybell cheese, and I also like the what was that cheese spread
Mm-hmm.
with the jalapeno or the
Laughing cow.
yeah, the Laughing Cow. Those are great in quesadillas. Real rich, pricey, but very, very good.
Were you there, Jason, Saturday when I did my review of that Monterey Pepper Jack freaking instant mashed potatoes?
Well, those were nasty.
Yeah, those were pretty bad.
Yeah, they were nasty as shit. They tasted like wet, moldy dirt and smelled just as bad.
Oh.
And I will never eat those things ever again. They were terrible.
Even though you have 4 more bags.
3 more, and
Yeah.
I honestly put 3 different things in there just to try to make it taste better, and it still didn't help.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last thing to eat in the survival situation, right?
No, I'm gonna use it to make mortar.
Okay.
That way, whatever tries to come and eat my mortar, I'm gonna whack that with a stick and eat that.
There you go. Use it for bait.
Yeah, I'll just sprinkle it out into the ocean water and see what all fish comes try to up and eat it. Whatever goes up there, I'm gonna whack it with a stick.
Do you hear the wind blowing?
Negative.
Oh man, I got just enough of a gap in the door. I can hear it whistle through the door.
That's funny. I hear another wind blowing, but I don't think you can hear that one.
No.
Wind carries a funny smell too. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it has methane in it.
Damn cow.
Okay, let's see.
the queso is
The case.
ooh block.
Oh wow.
Oh, well.
Let's see. Humidity's at 100%.
Oh wow.
The wind's blowing at consistent at 18 miles an hour. So we're getting gust probably up to about 25, 30. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms coming in tonight.
In
the middle of the night again.
Over here.
Let's see. Between 3 and 4 o'clock, we're supposed to have some thunderstorms.
Oh no, it's gonna drop to 27 degrees.
Woohoo! That's cold.
Well, we don't have
45% humidity and 6-mile-an-hour winds.
Okay, are you talking about a beef butcher or a cheese butcher?
They can actually be the same. Sometimes they actually have both in the same building.
I know. A lot of the Russian markets there in Sacramento, they had the butcher there with both the meat and the cheese, and oh man, talk about some good meats and some good cheese. I love that smoked cheddar that they had. That stuff was awesome.
Oh,
You get
wow.
some of their sausage links, and you put it in that flat bread, and you fold it on there. A little bit of that spicy mustard. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, Cecilia's getting nothing but rain, and she might get snow finally. At least it won't be wet.
Oh yeah, get that frozen water.
Well, everything's completely wet now. If they actually do get a frost, it'll freeze.
That's gonna ice up.
Laura's at 29 degrees. Yeah, I'm at like 39, but if it wasn't windy outside, it would feel warm.
Yeah, it's 68. It's supposed to get down to what 65 tonight, maybe a little bit lower.
Ooh, that's shorts weather still.
61, 59.
Yeah, I'm dropping down to 27 at like 5 in the morning, but by the time I wake up, it's already going to be. Well, actually, by the time I get out of bed, it's already going to be 40 degrees. 1% chance of rain throughout the night. 4% between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. and then it just goes away. It's not gonna do shit. Dude, I looked outside. It is clear as day. Like clear. Perfect day for stargazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get that beef jerky drip in the back of the throat. Oh, that's bad.
Ugh.
No, we're supposed to be Friday morning, 40 to 39 degrees.
During the
Almost
day or
half-
at night?
Oh, like 6 a.m. in the morning. The coldest part of the day.
Yeah, I'm looking at 60 degrees on Friday here.
Yeah. Get that 5 minutes before sunrise when that temperature drops about another 5 degrees.
Yeah, that doesn't ever make any sense. It's like sun's about to come up. Why is it getting colder?
Because the air is moving.
Well, there's a lot of air that's moving, but still, it shouldn't get. The temperature right before sunrise should not drop 15 degrees.
No, it'll drop about 5. It'll drop
like
about 15. I've been on the golf courses, be out there in the wintertime. Yeah, you notice you gotta pay real close attention when you're on the golf courses because it'll actually ice up and frost up on you while you're out there mowing, and that is very bad.
Slip and slide.
Very bad. Huh?
Slip and slide.
No, it turns the grass black because you break all the cell structures in the plant.
Oh yeah, because of the frost. Yeah, it turns it funny.
Uh-huh.
Kill your. That's
So
a-
yeah,
that's
you're
a great way to
destroying
kill your
all those
grass.
cells, and it just turns black. We had one guy that was mowing the driving range, and you can see him. He's halfway done, and then all of a sudden, it flashed, and frosted, boom. The next thing you know, you see halfway down the fairway on his one path. You can see where it turned black on him.
Oof.
I mean, you can see it clearly. It's not black. And then all of a sudden it fades into black. And he didn't catch it for another 3 passes.
Blind.
Okay. This is a 10-foot wide reel mower. So it's got the rollers on there and it crushed every blade. Hey, it's happened to me too. But I was lucky enough where I had a good enough light on the mower where I saw the reflection of the ice on there. And I go, oops, stop. And I just turned the mower off and I sat there on the mower. I didn't even walk off the mower. I just sat there and waited until it thawed.
You didn't lift the mower up off the grass so it wasn't squashing it?
Well, yeah, I lifted up the reels, but I stopped right there in the middle of the grass and just stopped. Because if I tried to get off the grass, yeah, now I got tire tracks going off to where I went.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna be compressed and smashed and dead.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I've been out there a couple of times where it flashed. It's like, really? It's like, oh.
Yeah, you don't want the boss coming out there. What happened to the grass?
No,
Tried driving off of it when it froze on me.
most of my incident, huh?
It's obvious when it happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's obvious when it happens, especially when you have a hydraulic line bust underneath you and you can't see it while you're on the green.
Yeah, that's a line of grass that's dead.
3 passes on the right hand side, and then a 3/4 of a cleanup pass before the centering went off. And I just went right off the green, and parked about 5 feet from the green. All I know is get off the green.
Yep.
But when the century went off, I still lost a gallon of hot hydraulic fluid on the turf. There's nothing I could do.
Well, yeah, when your line breaks, there's nothing you can do.
especially when it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. There's no lights out there except for your headlight, and you pop a hydraulic line underneath you don't know, because when you're on the green, it's wet already by the rollers. You can't tell.
And you can't hear it spraying out either because you got the freaking engine running on that thing. You got the blade whirling on the mower.
Yeah, you got the diesel going, and then you got the because we had 11 blade reels, and you got 3 of them, and they make an awful racket, especially if they get a little bit too close to the bed knives. But yeah, it was just like, I got the earplugs in. Oh, get him.
Damn, Cecilia was on that. I seen him pop up, but that was like on the YouTube side already.
Oh, shoot, I don't have my YouTube up on me.
Oh, you're good.
Thank you.
Stay in timeout, you skip. I saw that pop up on the StreamYard side, and I was like, "Ooh!"
Yeah, all I got is my StreamYard. I don't have my tablet with me. I got my phone, but it's almost dead.
Molly on the tablet.
No, she's on her PC.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, laptop or whatever.
Time them out for like all these.
But at least my channel's getting recognized. I'm getting bots.
I've had those on my channel before. I don't know how they managed to get away with this stuff. You would think YouTube would ping names like that. It's like, come on, dude. It's kind of obvious.
Yeah, well, it's probably YouTube doing it.
Oh, that would be an annoyance.
Oh yeah, it would.
69 triple.
Thank you.
X1.
Yeah. Find your love here. Yeah, they're yeah. Troll.
T-rolls.
He rolls. Don't click on them. It's probably got a virus. Don't click on it.
She says if my internet was faster on my computer, you would never have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well.
Cecilia's quick on those for some, like, I don't know how she just sees them and they're gone. They'll pop up. I've seen those things pop up on live streams and they're
just gone instantly.
Blocked. It's already been blocked and timed out. I'm like, how did that even, like, where did they even come from? Just blocked like that.
Well, I'm live on Trapper J's. I'm always commenting, so I'm watching it on my tablet and I'm using my phone with the speak to text. It's right there in my hand, so I can go bam and I can hit it real quick. Here, I don't even sit here with my mouse on there at all.
Yeah, I'm always doing something with my hands. I'll be like drinking, pouring something, eating food, and I see that, and I got to reach over to my mouse, click on the screen, click on the other screen, and click 3 other buttons.
She's like a ninja.
Yeah, we got Ninja Cecilia there.
I used to be good with the band hammer when I was younger. I'd be like right on that. Ugh. I'm finally starting to get tired of eating this block of cheese. And
Yeah, don't be gone long. Yeah, because they're going to show up again here shortly. They show up more than once. That I do know.
Should be all right on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, blurry you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm going to mine right now, so I'm going to pull it up just so I can catch it. Because Cecilia's not there to do it. She's getting something. Get my stylus so I can touch it a lot easier without having my fat finger in the way.
I don't know how they do that. Block it?
Yeah, you can click onto it and then you can put them in timeout, block them, report them. Always report.
She reported them.
Yeah, always report them. Even the ones that after the chat, the comment section. As a moderator, you can actually go in there and actually report them and remove them from there too as well.
Just report them as sexually explicit content and then get rid of
that one would be yes, or other stuff. It gives you a list on what you can do.
You have unwanted commercial spam or content. I usually just go for those ones, pornography or sexually explicit material.
Mm-hmm.
You could get it real fun and throw child abuse on there just for the hell of it to see how fast they get removed.
Yeah. But like I said, I got these busts always popping up, and
I don't need to do anything with my secret weapon, Cecilia.
yeah, it's better than duct tape.
Duct tape fixes everything.
Mm.
Duct tape and a pair of pantyhose makes a makeshift fan belt.
That's so cute. My internet was faster and my computer. You would never have seen it.
Yeah, probably.
No, we really wouldn't have. Cecilia's really quick on those things.
Excuse me.
Now they're not her gun belt.
Yeah. Oh, this is what I got from work for $7.27. I couldn't pass this up because I don't have one yet.
Oh, nice. A shaving plane.
Yes, I don't have one yet.
That's a
There's
good
always
one.
that time where, oh man, I wish I had a shaving plane because I just need to get rid of that 1/8 of an inch. Now I got it.
Cleaner.
Yeah, because it normally was
So usually
before it was
like
on sale. It was $17.98.
As I said, about 15 or $20 for that size.
It says $13 on it.
It says $13 on it, but the receipt will say $4.27.
Okay.
Yeah, those trash bags that were expensive.
Trash bags are always expensive.
I know, especially the 47 6 mil.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you get the 9 mil bags. You can actually find those for like a roll of 50. They're like, I think it's like 40 or $50 a box.
Before
Are those the body bags?
yeah, the box of 50 we used to get for our 55-gallon drums for the parks was $80 a box of 50.
Wow.
Yeah, those were like the 5 to 7 mil bags.
Oh yeah,
You had to have really thick
No
bags in
wonder
those
the
parks.
bums used to steal them.
yeah. That's why the bums used to steal them. Yeah, that was their ponchos when it rained.
Poncho,
Especially big
sleeping
on French.
bag, tent.
Oh yeah, hot house.
Put a couple of them together, cut the seams on the sides, tape them together, and you got an A-frame tent.
And a fly.
No doors on either side, but you got an A-frame.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I said. Hold on. I don't have my-
It's almost 10:30.
Yeah, it's almost 10:30.
I know. I was waiting for somebody to say something because I was just like, "Oh, Jason's just still going. I'm gonna see how long he goes. I'm not gonna
Well-
say shit."
I told him 10 o'clock and all as well.
Yeah, but I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. So there's no.
Tomorrow's my vacation day. Like I said, I didn't have enough time for the take the
Full week.
excuse me, a full week because there was no more openings for the last 2 months. So I said, okay, well then I'll just for the last 6 weeks of the fiscal year, I'll just take every Thursday off. So I have a 3-day weekend, like 6 weeks in a row.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so far it's working out.
There you
Yeah,
go.
for the dark.
4.
Oh, you're opening candy.
And I'll put a piece of candy in my mouth.
So that gives you what, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off?
No, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
He saved the weekends for those who have families.
Yep. I'm old enough. My kids are old enough where I'm going, yeah. If I want to go onto the lake, or if I want to go hunting, fishing, or any of the outdoor stuff, I don't have to worry about anybody else out there.
That's true. Middle of the week. That's why I like my days off in the middle of the week too. Go places, ain't hardly anybody there.
Oh, I know. I can get all the banking stuff done, all my doctor's visits, and makes it a little bit easier,
That it does.
especially when I work banker's hours. They won't let me
I think
come
you
in
work
early.
Slightly earlier than banker's hours.
Yeah, I work the exact same banker's hours,
8 to 5.
8 to 5.
It goes 9 to 5 was banker's hours.
Well,
He gets an hour for lunch.
I get an hour for lunch.
Unless he wakes up early.
I'm lucky if I'm able to eat lunch at work without the damn phone or some customer pestering me.
Oh no, I leave the premises for lunch.
I physically can't as a manager. I have to stay in the building.
Yeah.
I don't actually get timed lunches like I used to.
Yeah.
So I just kind of try to eat when I can, but half the time I try to eat, doesn't work.
You didn't really miss anything, Cecilia.
It didn't miss a whole lot.
We just basically said you're flat, sticky, and gray.
Awesome. You got Ninja Cecilia there. That's what the wife was saying.
Better than duct tape.
Oh, better than duct tape. Let me file my paperwork here for that little planer. Ta-da! Oh. Yeah, no, I'll worry about that later.
I always just throw them in timeout because they're throw them in timeout. They don't want to come back. They don't like to sit there and wait.
Oh. Yep, there she goes again.
Yeah, Jason, since you have this on StreamYard, you have the option of putting out a thing for subscribers that have to be subscribed for a certain amount of time before they can throw a comment in the chat.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, really?
You have to. I think you have to have it done, set up before
The
but
video?
that's just on the. I don't know if you can set it up on the YouTube side. I think it's on StreamYard, but you can change your. There should be some settings on there for the YouTube side that'll allow you to do that.
Oh, that's part of the excitement, though, is when those bots come on. It's like, oh, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Can't remember what it's at.
I'm surprised it didn't pop back in yet. It's been past
Yeah, it
5
was-
minutes. Yeah, for 5 minutes.
She did more than that.
No, but the timeouts actually stack. You can actually permanently.
Yeah, you can stack them, yeah, by all the individuals.
We did that on another channel. Everybody in the chat, there was like 150 of us, and we just hit that bastard with the timeouts. Dude, the end of the stream, that guy came back. He goes, "You guys are dicks." Like the end of the stream. That's a long time. We were on that. It was like a 3 or 4 hour live stream, and that guy came back the last 5 minutes and, "You guys are dicks timing me out that long."
It's still
Dude,
funny.
You should have seen the comment roll right after that. We roasted that dude. Never seen him. I don't think we ever seen him after that.
Thank you, Cecilia. Yeah, usually if I catch them with on Collins, I'll put them in timeout. I'll block them if it's possible, and then I also report them too as well. Unwanted content or sexually explicit,
What are you doing?
depending on what they were saying and who they were. But yeah, that's why we have our moderators. Try and keep it nice and clean.
No.
I mean, sometimes we get a little bit borderline with HR, but yeah, still, we're not going to be, mean to each other. We're not going to do that kind of stuff. No.
HR sitting right there. What's HR gonna do?
You like it a lot.
Turn
Laugh?
off the live stream?
Laugh at you.
Oh no!
Banned for life. Yeah. No soup for you.
Oh, I definitely want soup.
No feet. Nope. No feet.
No.
Put it down.
Dog's getting anxious again.
Yeah,
Gotta go pee. Gotta go pee. Gotta go
Yeah,
pee.
okay. Well, the wife's ready to climb into bed.
All right. Sounds like
Okay.
Jason's about to wind us down here.
Yep, we're all going to be winding down here. So I hope everybody got to see some of the seeds. Let's try and get prepped up for the up and coming spring. Get ready to sow your seeds into the soil.
If you have any questions.
If you have any questions, towards the end of the hour after the people who have seen this, go ahead and you can leave a comment after the show is over, if at all possible. That would be greatly appreciated. Help the algorithm. Excuse me. Yeah. Now that Sinus medicine's starting to wear off. Okay. Yeah, so don't forget to get outside, grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, get to eat it, share it with friends.
All
right, with that, everybody? Huh?
I thought you were going to say something entirely different.
Oh,
When you said get a heart, and then you said to catch it, because you were about to say harvest, and I was thinking of something that had to do with a little blue pill.
oh no.
I was like, Jason's going to end the live stream on
Gutter
that.
mind.
Gutter.
That's okay.
All
My
right,
mind's
folks, take
my
care.
mind's in the gutter too. All right, everybody.
See you on Thursday.
Have a good night. See everybody next time, and please be safe out there.
Never.